Athletic Director Barry Wade. We want to congratulate these young people and thank them for everything they've done for Tennessee High School. At this time, we're going to introduce the cross-country team. First, we have Perry Roller. Perry is here with his parents, Chad and Chanda Austin. And he's going to take your picture, and then you're going to move on. All right, Grace Singleton. Okay. Just hold right here for a second. All right, once again, Grace Singleton, her parents, Nathan and Whitney Singleton, and her siblings, Jack and Madley Singleton. Gotcha. And now introducing our senior dance members. Sophia Dietrich, parents Brandy Dietrich and Jay Dietrich, and grandparents Jan Dietrich and Carolyn Welch. Eden Vickers, parents Richard and Anita Vickers. Sure they do. What golf team you play on? All right, our senior golf members. First, Emily Mann. Parents Tom and Beth Mann. What? Well, I didn't know they weren't here.
No, the one that says the third one down.
Gotcha. Paxton Odom. Parents Brett and Freddie Odom and sister Claire Odom. Madeline Simcox. All right. And now to introduce our girls soccer seniors. First, Sophia Arnold with her mother, Piper Arnold. Sophie Arnold. Okay. I'm already having to slow down.
You have to slow down so you can't go fast.
Patty's got me on a slow motion here. Catherine Curtin, parents Christy and Bill Curtin.
Hang right here.
Lindsay Hall. Danica Mai, parents Jonathan Mai and Denise Tran, and her brother Jonah Mai. Delaney Powers, parents Josh and Crystal Powers, and brothers Addison and Oakley Powers. Right. That's right. Yeah. Amelia Terry, parents Craig and Casey Terry, and siblings Lydia and Hudson Terry. And now introducing our volleyball seniors, Madison Curtin, parents Tommy and Tracy Curtin, and grandfather Tommy Curtin Sr. Eliza Rowe, father David Rowe. Okay. All right, Mackenzie Cantor. Parents Mickey and Tammy Cantor, and siblings Keely and Noah. Say that for me.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Sarah Cleaver, parents Kayla and Curtis Cleaver. Is that wrong? Say it. Clever. Excuse me, Clever. All right, so that's Kayla and Curtis Clever, grandparents Larry and Patty Clever, Regina and Gary Cole, and siblings Ava and Austin Clever, and extended family Jeremiah, Stephanie, Abby, and Katie Klusman, and Patrick Cole. Thank you. Y'all just correct me on that stuff. Don't let me. Jenna Rhodes, parents Jackie and Amanda Rhodes, and sister Lindley Rhodes. Grandparents Mike and Linda Rhodes, and Ray and Cheryl Moore. All right, what are we doing now? Is the band coming out?
I don't reckon. You can ask, say one more round of applause for all of these people and have them move on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give these folks another big round of applause. Thank you very much for everything you've done for Tennessee High School. We look forward to you coming back and maybe seeing you winter in spring sports. Oh, sorry, girls. At this time, we're going to introduce our football players and their parents and special guests. Our first football player is Davis Campbell, number 13. Parents, Jason Campbell and Debbie Baum and family. Where's our football players? Well, I think we are. We're waiting. We're waiting for the football players. Hurry up, get down here, Steve. Wonderful weather.
The band's going to come out and form anything or not. I can't imagine they're going to come out and stand in here.
Can you make sure to put Travis and Mandy Campbell on Grant Farrell's list? Travis and Mandy Campbell.
Travis?
Yes, sir, and Mandy Campbell. Add them to his list.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem. Let me
Thank you much.
Yep. Travis and Amanda.
Travis and Mandy.
Mandy Campbell.
Travis and Mandy.
You got the umbrellas for sale?
I don't. I make bracelets. She has a whole bag of bracelets. She was outside in the hallway. The whole bag full of bracelets. It's full. She's had them. When you order 2,000.
I think me and my buddies on smart ones tonight. Wearing cowboy hats. There you go. You did though. I think we'll get water, but we're fine.
Tell me when we're ready, Fanny. That's bomb, right? You ready now? Hey, are you ready now, bro? Are you ready now?
Hey, Tyler. Takes a little bit of extra time because they're running over to meet their parents, so you have to allow a little bit extra time between each one of these.
We got to start at 8 o'clock.
Well, their equipment truck was caught in a traffic jam on 81. I don't even know if it's ever.
Okay. So tell me when we're ready. Huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to introduce our senior football players. First, number 13, Davis Campbell. Parents Jason Campbell and Debbie Baum and family. All right, Matthew Cardozo. Parents Samuel and Roxanne Cardozo and sister Naili. Oh. Right, he is. All right, thanks, sir. All right, Daniel Chapdelaine. Parents Stephanie Chapdelaine and Bo Riggs, sister Jaden Chapdelaine, and grandfather William Chapdelaine. Hold it down, guys. Hey, hold it down. All right, Luke Cottrell. Parents Scott and Liz Cottrell. Grant Farrell, parents Scott and Jennifer Farrell, grandmother Carolyn Arnold, aunt Teresa Arnold, and girlfriend Keegan Myers, and Travis and Mandy Campbell. Nizaiah Foote, parents Sophia Foster and Sean Foote, brother Keyshawn Foster, and grandparents Doris Foster, Squeaky Black, and Stephen Foster. Wow. Gabe Harris, parents Chastity and Trinity Harris, and brother Jeremiah Harris. Brandon Istvan, mother Yolanda Istvan.
I'll get this side.
Stephen Johnson, parents Steve Johnson and Kim Nicewander Johnson, and extended family J.P. Sartori. Micah Kennedy, parents Brian and Vicki Kennedy, and siblings Jacob and Hannah Kennedy. LaVon Montgomery, parents Ron and Deborah Montgomery. Hey, once y'all gotta be quiet, please. Carson Mullins, parents Danny and Amy Mullins, and brothers Wyatt and Ryan Mullins. Justice Musser, parents David and Rhonda Musser, and brother John David Musser. Caleb Smith, mother Nikki Smith, and brother Isaiah Smith. Sam Weddington, parents Samuel Weddington and Grace, Kim, and sister Joan Weddington. Hunter Wiles, mother Robin Wiles, and brother Connor Wiles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give all of our senior football players another big round of applause. Thank you for what you've done for Tennessee High School, and go Vikes! Band seniors will be recognized at halftime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to have your attention. At this time, we are in a delay. We have some equipment issues with the visiting team, so we're on a delay. So it may be a few minutes before the game starts. As a matter of fact, that's probably their equipment rolling in right now. We'll let you know what the time will begin to begin the game. I'm sure that it will be delayed for warm-ups and things of that nature. All right, our official game time will be 7:30. Clock operator, if you would put 25 minutes on the clock, please. 25 minutes and start the clock.
I'm going to take the kids in the choir room.
I'm going to let you have it. I'm not going to leave that for this. 25 minutes. Thank you very much. Once again, game time is going to be approximately 7:30. We have the time on the clock. That'll be game time.
You sure you don't need?
Good evening, Viking football fans, and welcome to tonight's game between your Tennessee High Vikings and the Cherokee High School Chiefs. Tennessee High comes into this game with a record of 2-6, and Cherokee comes in with a record of 2-7. Brad, it's senior night here at Tennessee High. We just got done doing the senior night activities for the football team. Cherokee's had a little equipment delay. Their equipment truck just got here, so they're just now starting their warm-ups. But it's going to be a do-or-die game tonight for Tennessee High. If we want to go to the playoffs and continue playing, we have to win tonight.
I like that, Trey. It's a lot of times through the years, you get to week 10 and you're not sure who you're going to play. I mean, we've had years in the past where you had to pull out like an abacus. I mean, it's so confusing. If this team, gets here, and it's just so confusing. Super simple tonight, fans. If we win, like Trey said, we're in. If we lose, we're going home. The teams that we're going to be playing next week is simple as well.
One game.
Yeah, and it's
the winner of Knox Central and Knox West.
Yeah, so whoever loses that game, we're going to be playing if we win, right?
No, because we'll be the 4 seed, so we play the winner.
We're going to be third seed.
We will be third seed. Yeah, so we play the loser of that game.
So say that game again.
Knox West versus Knox Central.
So the fans at home, we're going to try to keep you up to date on that score as well. Just so hopefully we're going to win tonight. I feel confident. Hopefully we'll give you all a good idea of who we're going to be playing next week as well. Let's look at the history, Colin. Can we go to that graphic? All right, so give a little shout-out to compiling this history this week. Give a little shout-out to my old man, Greg Stubbs. He helped me with this a little. And one of my other buddies from Hawkins County, I coached with him at Volunteer, Jason Skelton, gave me some good history that I was not aware of. But anyway, one of the things that I thought was a little bit unique and cool, Cherokee High School actually became a school in 1980. Rogersville High School and Bulls Gap came together, and I thought it was kind of weird that they were just right up the road, Trey, and we didn't play them until 1995. Yeah, and that was you and I were at Tennessee High during that time, or at least I was. I don't think you were.
I wasn't. I was started in '96. So.
Right. So I was actually a part of this series. For years in the '80s, fans at home, Cherokee was actually, if you remember, a part of the old IMAC conference, which is the next region down in TWSAA play. We were at that time in the Big Ten. Later on in the 90s, actually for these 2 years that we have highlighted right here in the 95 and 96, for 2 years they actually came into the Mountain Lakes Conference. As you can see, we split with them those 2 years. I played in those games. But we didn't play them again until 2003. Right after 96, they moved out of the old Mountain Lakes. They went back to the IMAC. And the following games, 2003 through 2005, those are actually
playoff games.
No, those were out-of-conference games, actually.
Okay.
And, if you're looking at one thing I thought was weird, I was like, and I called my dad on this, I was like, what was going on? Usually when you look at teams and histories, usually it's a 2-year contract, but I thought, well, this is weird. We played them 3 years, but what happened in 2003, at the time we were playing a Virginia school, and because of something that happened with the Virginia schedule, in the middle of a contract year, we lost the school, and it was just a weird situation. So we were in the middle of a contract year, and so was Cherokee. We picked up this game in 2003. As you can see, it was a close game. We won 14-6. It was such a good game, they decided to continue playing us, and these were out-of-conference games. 2004, 2005, we continued playing them, and we were victorious in both of those games. They decided to quit playing us after 2005, and then in 2017, let me clear all this mess. In 2017, they moved back into the Mountain Lakes for the second time, and we've played them 2017, 18, and 19 as well. We lost in 2017. As you can see, we won both of the last 2 games. Last year, Trey, if you remember, I think we got COVIDed that game.
Yep,
that was one of the games that we
yeah.
did not play. So as you can see, the last 10 games, we're 6-2. And looking forward to this game tonight, as Trey already mentioned. I mean, you can't get a more important game. Win you're in.
Yeah.
Lose, you go home. I mean,
2 struggling teams, 2 teams that desperately, both of them need and want a victory. And it's a kind of have-to game, but it's good that for us to play another team that's kind of struggling the same way. So hopefully we can get some momentum if we do win going into the playoffs.
Absolutely, absolutely. What's next, Trey? What do we got next for them?
I think we got Stats.
Let's go.
Let's look at some offensive stats, or defensive stats first, Brad. Yeah.
All right, I'll look at this. Do we have a graphic of that?
Yeah, because we had defensive stat.
All right. We can blow this up. Hopefully you got a big screen at home, guys, and you can kind of see this. But these are our team leaders on defense. As you can see, we're led on defense by Micah Kennedy. That's an inside linebacker right there. He's got 41 tackles this year. Also led by, I've been impressed with this kid, Trey. I really like this kid. I think he's going to be a young buck that can really.
Ashton?
Yeah.
He's done a tremendous job at safety.
Absolutely. He's come in at Rover, safety. And, he wasn't starting early in the year, but he's come onto the scene, and I really like the way he plays.
And he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. Logan, I've been impressed with Logan, how aggressive he's become as far as being able to come up and make tackles. It's not very common, Trey, that you see a corner, on top of the board in tackles, but, we have one in Logan. Let's see how many picks.
Logan's got most picks, too.
Yeah, well,
So
a couple of them.
Isaiah has 2.
Yep,
and
Isaiah has 2. Jackson has 2. But anyway, these are our team defensive stats, and a couple of other guys. Nick Osborne with 23 tackles. Grant Farrell.
Farrell's had a great
I can't
great
forget him.
season.
He's one of our key.
Played nose and then move back to linebacker, and then is able to go back and forth to help the team out in that regard.
Been all over the place, and he's just he's the type of kid, Trey, that just tell me where I need to play, coach. And
has a great motor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great motor.
Absolutely. How about offensive stats now, Trey?
So we're led by Steven Johnson in passing. He has, passing, he has 76 completions on 139 attempts for 845 yards with 7 TDs and 4 interceptions for the season. Our rushing, Steven Johnson has 49 carries for 168 yards. We're led by Levon Montgomery, who has 96 carries for 650 yards, and he's one of the top rushers in the conference, or in Northeast Tennessee this year. I think he was 6th or 7th this morning when I looked at it in the Johnson City Press.
And remember, he's missed 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, he's only played. Well, it has him listed in playing 8 games, but I think he's only played 6.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
Our next leading rusher would be Micah Kennedy Jacob Bell with 167 yards, and then Micah Kennedy with 128. Steven Johnson has a long of 60. Levon has a long of 59. And Bell has a long of 50 yards.
All right.
And then receiving, our leading receiver is Isaiah Foote with 16 receptions for 193 yards and 3 touchdowns. He is a sure-handed receiver.
Oh, I love Isaiah. I've said that from day one. He's a type of kid you'd want in your foxhole. I've always said that about him. He plays hard. He's a super kid. He's a little banged up right now, Trey.
Yeah.
He's been limping around, but he, just sheer will. He's going to play tonight. He's definitely going to be playing through a little bit of pain.
I'll tell you, another person who stepped up a receiver is Davis Campbell. He's our second leading receiver.
Yeah.
He has 14 receptions for 128 yards, averaging 9.1 yards a reception, and he has not, surprisingly, I thought he had a touchdown, but he has not scored a touchdown yet. I hope he gets one tonight on senior night.
And, I didn't mention him on defense, but he's also our starting free safety. So, anytime two-way players, just very, very integral parts to our team. Just very, 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 very important.
So those are our leaders on our offensive stats. Colin, let's take a quick commercial break.
It's backyard barbecue and tailgating time in Tennessee. When you're heading out to enjoy the great outdoors, we've got a convenient way to feed your crowd. Come on over to Buddy's Barbecue for our Feed 5 or Feed 10 family packs. Each meal includes your choice of meat, like favorites pulled pork or pulled chicken, buns, 3 sides, and cookies. We've also included plates, forks, and napkins. Everything you need in one box. Buddy's Barbecue family packs. An easy and delicious way to please the whole crew.
Introducing the Hyundai Elantra 2021 North American Car of the Year, with quality better than Honda and Toyota for thousands less. A warranty that crushes the competition. 3 years complimentary maintenance, 5 years unlimited roadside assistance. And which of these is made in America? You guessed it, the Hyundai Elantra. With better looks, better quality, more features, and less than a new Honda or Toyota. There's no question the Elantra is the new king of the road. Nobody beats Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City. We're dealing.
7-0.
So what did we say earlier, Trey? Whoever loses that game, we're going to play next week. If we win, I'm going to change that to win. When we beat Cherokee, we're going to play the loser of that game. So right now, we'd be playing Knox Central.
Yep. And another score of interest is Jeff County is beating Westridge 12-0 in the first quarter.
Nice.
So, Brad, let's look at our offensive starters for the game tonight.
All right, keys. Offensive. These are defense. You want to go offense? Okay, go ahead, Trey. You can go.
All right.
offense.
So starting on offense, at left tackle we have Sam Weddington. Left guard Evan Bedwell. Your center is Micah Norton. Right guard is Carson Mullins, and your right tackle is Justice Muster. Starting at the X receiver is Isaiah Foote. At the Y is Austin DeGear, and at the Z receiver is Davis Campbell. Your starting quarterback is Steven Johnson. Your fullback is Micah Kennedy, and your running back is Levon Montgomery.
All right, on defense, these are our ends right here. Nick Osborne, he's played kind of all over the place as well. He's been inside some this year. Our nose is Evan Smith. Our other inside guy, Chris Wilson, and our other end is Jay Sean Hurton, and that's actually going to be the first game he's started. Yeah. So there's a sophomore that's going to have to, just like Ashton we talked about a second ago, that's going to have to step up and fill some shoes this week. We've been a little banged up this week at end. Inside linebackers, at our will linebacker is Daniel Chapdelaine, and he's coming off of an injury, Trey, a pretty bad injury. Yeah. So he's tough as nails. He's still ankles still bother him a little, Trey, but he gets the nod to start this week. At Mike linebacker is Grant Farrell. Our outside linebacker, our Sam linebacker, is going to be Jackson Elliott. He's played there all year, Trey. He's done a great job. At Rover, Ashton Leonard, and that's the kid I was talking about a little while ago. I really like that kid. I like how he closes to the football. Mainly. I mean, he's a defensive
Hard
player.
nose.
Yeah. You can look at a lot of kids and just know that hey, they're defensive players. And when I watched Ashton play, that's what I think. He's a defensive player. I like that kid a lot. Logan Tudor, he's come a long way. He's getting better and better. I mentioned him earlier. He's a great tackler. He's also been really good at corner this year. He's improved dramatically. I enjoy watching him. Isaiah Foote, we mentioned him already. He's at our other corner. He's a little banged up. Hopefully he'll be able to go 100% tonight. Look for Caleb Smith to come in and back Isaiah up if Isaiah can't go. And then we talked about this guy earlier, Trey, Davis Campbell, two-way starter.
Yep. Stepped up as a senior, had a big senior year for him.
All right, well, what do we got next there? What do we got next, Colin? Keys of the game? You want to go to keys of the game?
Yeah.
All right. All right, keys of the game tonight, fans at home. I talked to Coach Chandler and a couple other coaches this week and came up with some keys of the game. Number one, quit killing ourselves on offense with penalties. If you've watched Tennessee High this year, fans at home, you know that we have absolutely shot ourselves in the foot over and over and over again. And Trey, they've been at the absolute
worst times.
Oh my
worst
goodness!
Times.
A huge run on offense to take the lead. Right before the half, penalty, boom. Big play in the most vital situation of the game, boom, penalty. Comes back, penalty. Yep. It's just like you couldn't pick a worse time to have penalties, and we've had a lot of penalties, especially. Yeah. And especially the last few weeks, we've had a lot of yardages of penalties. So that'll be interesting, I think, for us to look at half, Trey.
What we're at.
Yeah, exactly.
Last week we had.
That's a stat we definitely want to take, and even at the end of the game, I'm going to be interested. Trust me, our coaches stress that every week, and I just now went live on the board. That's fine. But anyway, our coaches. Stress that every week, so it'll be interesting to look at and see if we can overcome that problem that we've had. Our second key of the game, number 2.
And last week, Brad, I think we had 136 yards.
All right, number 2.
Tennessee High won the toss, defer their option to the second half.
All right, number 2. Take advantage of Cherokee's big but less mobile offensive line. Fans at
Cherokee.
home, you'll notice this. They've got some hosses, what we call hosses, on their offensive line. They've big old kids that are huge. Sometimes bigger kids are less mobile. So, one of the things I think that we're going to try to do, talking to Coach Chandler, some other guys, we're going to try to blitz and blitz often. Hopefully we can make those big guys have to move to pick up pressure. So it'll be interesting to see, how effective our pressure is against those big offensive linemen of Cherokee this week. Our third key of the game. All right, we talked about this a little earlier, Trey. Young kids stepping up on defense, especially. Jay Sean Hurton, Ashton Leonard, I've already talked about those guys. But, especially at defensive end, we've gotten banged up, this year. And we'll see, hopefully, how well those sophomores can step up to that.
We're going to step aside for the national anthem real quick.
All right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Officials for tonight's game: referee Sam Mayhew, umpire Jim Stoops, linesman Ronnie Woods, line judge Michael Lawson, back judge Tanner Combs, clock operator Lance Seymour.
Brad, those students did a great job with the national anthem right there.
Yeah,
you being the former madrigal singer, they were in tune. It was great.
Yeah. What part did you like the best, Trey? You like the sopranos, the alto, the tenor, the bass? What was your favorite? I like
Probably the soprano.
I like the bass. That's what I used to be. But it was nice. It was a nice rendition for sure. Anyway, do we have our last key of the game really quickly? Let's go to it really quickly. I'll be quick. We're about to kick off the next one. 4. Yep. All right, last key of the game, fans at home. Don't let Cherokee's offense smash mouth us. And what I mean by smash mouth,
run the ball down our
the
throats.
most success they've had this year, they've kind of been all over the place on offense. They've had a bunch of different schemes, a bunch of different formations, but they've been most successful, especially against Morristown West a couple weeks ago, just running it down your throat. So it'll be interesting to watch our defensive line to see if we can contain those big guys.
And here's the kick from Cardoza. Back deep for Cherokee is... looks like number 30, Matt Newton, on the carry, and he's going to be brought down at the 26-yard line.
All right, fans at home again. We're playing for the playoffs. Can't get any more exciting than this.
No. And, Brad, we would talk about them not smash-mouth football on us. Last week against Westridge, I liked seeing that 5-man front that we ran where we had...
It'll be interesting to see if we go to that.
Yeah, we had some success stopping Westridge whenever we ran it.
All right, it looks like, Cherokee has played with 2 different quarterbacks. Number 12, this is more their thrower. Wide open guy.
Number 12 is Logan Johnson. And the handoff, pass.
RPO right there.
Oh, it's right there. Pickoff by Ashton Leonard to start the game.
Like that kid. Let's go to replay, see what happened right there.
Looked like a tipped ball by their receiver, and then he picked it up.
I'm going to pause it right here. All right, and this is an RPO. He's going to fake this. He's reading usually an edge guy to see how their edge guy is right here. But he pulls it, throws it, boom. It's a little overthrown. Ashton was right there to pick it up. Good play by Ashton. What a way to start the game there, Trey. Golly, you can't ask for a better first play of the game. Is this a Tennessee High player or
Yeah, we got an injured player on the field.
Injured Viking fans at home on the field. Bring you another score of interest. Knox Central 0, West 14. So right now, it's looking, if we can win tonight's game, it's looking like we'll most likely play Knox Central unless that game changes.
But let's go to a quick commercial break. All right, welcome back, fans. We had an injury on the field. Looks like he's up, and they're carting him off the field to go get some medical attention. But Tennessee High, Brad, we just can't catch a break on the injury front.
Darn it, that's so heartbreaking when you see an injury that appears to be pretty serious, Trey. It's part of the game, you know. I got hurt pretty bad. You got hurt, I'm sure, pretty bad. And it's you know, I always tell kids that, you know, I learned probably more through my injury than, you know, any other time. So injuries will also teach you a thing or two a lot of times, how to overcome all that good stuff.
Adversity.
And I'm sure this kid, we can't mention his name, fans at home, but I'm sure he'll use it as a way to build character and all that good stuff and come back a better player from it.
So Tennessee High is getting started off now with the ball on the 29-yard line driving into their end zone after that interception by Ashton Leonard on the first play of the game.
Yep.
So we got Steven Johnson in the shotgun with LaVon Montgomery flanking him to his left, Micah Kennedy at the wing, Austin DeGear in the slot.
I'd love for us to be able to set
Hand
the tone.
off to
inside power
to
right
LaVon.
there. Good run. That's a great way to start the game. Great way to start the game.
Nice
Trey.
pickup of about 9 yards right there.
Absolutely.
Going to give us, depend on the spot, first down. That's a friendship first down, Brad, for
Awesome.
Tennessee High. So
can't ask for a better first play of the game for our offense. Good job.
Give us the ball 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. Johnson, Montgomery, and Kennedy in the backfield.
Boom, stretch
The
play.
handoff to LaVon off the
edge,
right
get the edge,
side.
get
He's
the
got
edge,
the
get
edge.
the
He's
edge.
going to score.
Perfect.
Touchdown,
Great play.
Tennessee High. It's a
All right,
friendship
Trey.
touchdown for LaVon Montgomery.
All right, let's see a replay of that real quick. All right, fans at home, I think this is a stretch play. Really, this is kind of like an old-fashioned sweep, really, but we're trying to get the edge. We're going to reach, log. We're going to try to get the edge on these guys, and I think that's exactly what we do. Let me go ahead and play that so you can see it.
Oh, yeah. Musser had a
Boom.
nice reach
good,
block
and
right
a good
there.
log by Kennedy.
Kennedy had
Yeah.
a nice seal block.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Great job. Great job to start the game.
Cardoza on for the extra point. Tudor to snap. Johnson to hold. The snap. The kick is up. It's good. That makes your score Tennessee High 7, Cherokee 0 with 11-12 to go in the first quarter.
Woo! All right.
Way to come out right there. 3 big plays in a row for Tennessee High. The interception, and a first down, and then a touchdown. That drive took 2 plays, 20 seconds, and 29 yards. Brad, that's the way we want to start right there, buddy.
Heck yeah, especially when, you know, we're playing a game with such importance. As again, win, we're in. Lose, we go home.
Senior night. Seniors want to step it up in their last time playing in the castle for these seniors. So.
There's some scenario, yes, most likely. But there's some far-fetched scenarios which are most likely not going to happen. A bunch of 1s and 2s would have to lose. But most likely, yes, this is probably the last time we're going to be in the castle.
So Cardozo's going to tee it up to kick. Back deep for Cherokee, you have number 2, Joe Henley, and number 30, Matt Newton.
All right, let's cover right here. Here we go.
Keep your lanes. The kick is up. Nice little pooch kick down to the 25.
Cover, 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 cover. Good.
And
all right, I got a little farther than
met
we
him
wanted
right
to.
there at the 35, maybe the 36-yard line, and he was brought down by, looks like number 6 for us? Yep, Jacob Van Valkenburg on the tackle.
Little brother of Jeffrey Van Valkenburg, if you remember Tennessee High starter a few years ago. All right, looks like Cherokee Trey is going to be in the same thing with the same quarterback. They're wide open right here. So this is, you're looking for zone, RPO. Those are their base plays out of this. So they run
Handoff.
zone.
They're going to pick up going to be brought down by Phipps at about the 48. Looks like they're going to have a first down for Cherokee.
Oh, they're going hurry, hurry on us right here, Trey.
Cherokee's in the shotgun, 1 back.
All right.
We got a penalty. Looks like delay a game.
I haven't noticed them doing that this year, so that must have been a weekly. You know, how can we gain an advantage against Tennessee High?
Prior to the snap.
Oh, false start.
False start. Offense, 57. 5 yards, remains first down.
There you go. 1st and 15 now for Cherokee. Ball on.
And they stay in the double set. That's 2 receivers to both sides.
And the draw going to be met right there by Chris Wilson in the backfield. He's going to be taken down at, looks like the 41-yard line. It's going to bring up second down and long for the Chiefs.
I think that was basically the same play they ran a second ago, and we were definitely ready for that.
Yeah, Chris Wilson, he shed and was back there in the backfield real quick.
Little inside zone play.
So 2nd and 16 for the Chiefs. Handoff. Nope, pass.
RPO has the same play that we picked at the very first play of the game.
Looks like a wet ball just sailed out of the quarterback's hand right there, a little high. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 16 for the Chiefs.
So fans at home, if you watch this, there's receivers release and pass routes just about every play. And we call that RPO, run pass option. So it could be a run, a pass, or even the quarterback could keep it and run. It's kind of like a triple option. Old school 80s football. Uh-oh. They didn't call it.
We're getting ready to blitz and trying to time it, but
We talked about that in the pregame, Trey. See if we can get some pressure.
Grant's done a pretty good job of timing the
sometimes
he gets a little.
I bet we caught off the blitz. No,
he's coming.
He's coming.
Here he comes. They picked it up.
That was kind of a lucky
carry
call.
It out to the 50 for the Chiefs.
That was kind of a lucky call. We blitzed B gap and it happened to hit. Yeah.
Yep.
Of course, the zone scheme is kind of designed to do that. It's kind of they're going to run it to it's the same blocking scheme, and the design of it is to run it to whatever the open bubble is.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 6, and it looks like they're going to go for it instead of punting, Brad.
Ooh.
Ball at midfield. So
this is a little gutsy right here, but I mean obviously they're pedal to the metal trying to beat us right here.
Yeah. Playing a little Lane Kiffin football. Once you cross the 50, you don't punt. The analytics is what they kept talking about in that game last week. The analytics say you don't punt once you cross the 50-yard line. So they tried to draw us off sides, and it didn't work, so they called timeout.
It'll be interesting to see if they still go for it right here, Trey, or if they say, we better punt.
Cherokee. First time out of the half.
Colin, do you want to go to a CTE or a Student of the Week? Am I live?
Another game of interest. Are we on, Colin? Oh, you got it. Student of the Week. Go ahead.
This week's Cuddy Insurance Group Student of the Week is senior Jay Paul. Jay is a member of the Mighty Viking Band where she plays saxophone. She loves to write and play piano in her spare time. She is a friendly presence at Tennessee High as she daily stands at the front door in the morning and greets teachers and fellow students as they come in. She also excels in the classroom with a 3.88 GPA. Congratulations to Jay Paul, our Cuddy Insurance Group Student of the Week.
All right. Looks like Cherokee's in a trips formation. That's three receivers to the bottom of the screen, one receiver to the top.
So they are going for it, Brad.
Boom.
4th and 6. And we right there. Jay Sean was the whole defensive line. Jay Sean was there to clean it up.
Let's go to a replay right there. What a play by our defense. What a play. They're pulling somebody right here, Trey. And I think what we do is we kind of hip pocketed the puller. I think this guy pulls this end right here, and we run right on his heels, and we pretty much chase it down. Let's see.
Let's see. Can we zoom in?
No, it's the guard. It was the guard, but boom, we hit that right in the
Everybody
mouth.
was right there.
Good play.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Vikings with the ball on the 48-yard line.
What an opportunity to make a statement in this game right here, Trey. If we can score right here, boom, boom, 14-0, it'd be huge.
Johnson and Montgomery in the backfield. Kennedy at the wing. Johnson rolls out, and he's going to find Isaiah Foot. Oh, nice catch. Isaiah's going to bring it out to the 40-yard line. Nice throw and catch there by Steven and Isaiah.
And again, we're continuing our success on offense. I like it.
So that's going to bring up your friendship first down for the Vikings. Going to be 1st and 10. The ball on the 40-yard line with 8:55 to go in the first quarter. We got our two-back set. Johnson with Montgomery on the left and Kennedy on the right. Austin DeGear and Tudor split out to the right. Hand off to Levon right up the middle, and he picks up another 6 or 7 yards. Going to take it out to, looks like they're going to spot it at the 30, 32.
Yeah, Micah Kennedy had a great block right there. That was a lead play where one back is leading and pretty much isolating on that inside linebacker, and he knocked that guy back about 5 yards.
So Levon picked up 8 on that carry to bring up 2nd and 2.
Now we're in a trips formation, 3 receivers up top.
Oh, Kennedy split out wide. And that handoff to Montgomery off the right, and he's going to pick up first down, but there's a penalty.
That was that stretch play that was successful earlier in the game.
Looks like it's going to be against Tennessee High.
Scores of interest, fans at home. Again, the Knox Central 0.
Holding on the offense, number 62. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Remains 2nd down.
Knox Central 0. Knox West 21. So, wow. West is really opening that game up. Another score of interest, regional. Classic rival, DB and Science Hill right now. Science Hill is actually winning 14-0. So that's, I'm sure that's a bunch of people are at that game.
So Tennessee High's ball 2nd and 8, ball on the 41-yard line. We got Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield.
4 wide receivers, 2 to each side.
The Johnson
play action.
Just didn't get any blocking there for him, and he met.
But it seemed, did something happen? Was that it almost seemed like there was a little bit of,
I don't know what
something
happened.
went awry with the fake as well, maybe. I don't know.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 that's going to be longer than 3rd and 8. That's 3rd and 17 for the Vikings.
Let's see where that pressure came from, Colin.
Right up the middle, it looked like.
All right. Go ahead and I'll play it. Boom. No, there's nothing happened with the hand. Oh, it's just we missed the block.
Yeah.
The running back didn't pick up that linebacker.
So it brings up 3rd down and 17 for the Vikings. With the ball on the 47-yard line. We got Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield, 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 split out to the right. I got to bring pressure off the edge. Johnson sees it. He's going to roll out to his
Come
left.
on, get the first down. Get the
He's
first down. Get the first
one
down.
man.
Good.
Get there.
Play.
And, he's a little short of the first down, I believe, Brad. I don't see where they marked him.
I bet we go for it.
I don't. They may have gave it to me.
It's going to be
close. They gave it to him. That's a friendship first
Great
down.
Play. Hey, let's watch that again.
Nice,
let's watch that again.
Scramble by Steven Johnson. To pick up
really, that
down.
was all Steven Johnson. That was a pass down the field. It was a design. Go ahead and play it.
And they got some pressure off the right edge, which got picked up by Justice Mustard. Great job.
Sending some pressure right there. Great job. Makes one person miss. Makes 2 people miss.
And gets out of bounds.
Good job, Steven.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Vikings. The ball on the 30-yard line. Kennedy and Montgomery in the backfield with Johnson. Johnson hands to Montgomery off the right side, and he's going to pick up a first down. And he's going to put it back to the left. One man to miss, and he's going to carry it in the end zone for a touchdown. That's a friendship first down for Tennessee, or touchdown for Tennessee High.
I think they're going to rule him down at the 1.
Oh.
But what a great play! Replay that. We're gonna burn these fans out with replays. We got to replay that though.
He fumbled.
The ruling on the field is a fumble by the offense into the end zone, recovered by Cherokee. By rule, that's a touchback. Cherokee's ball on the 20-yard line.
Man,
what a!
I didn't even see the fumble.
I didn't see the fumble either. I was watching the
replay. All right, go ahead and play it live.
Man, what a run by Levon,
look, he's coming off of a knee injury, MCL. His ability to cut is improving each week, and I mean he showed it right there. What a great job cutting! He
fumbled before he got it. Man, but what a run!
Yeah,
man. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Cherokee on the 20-yard line.
Go ahead and go back. There's the fumble right there. All right, go back live. What a great job.
We got our 5-man front up here now, Brad. So let's see what we do here.
I like it. This is our old bear scheme.
It's going to be brought down by Jay Sean Herndon right there at the 21-yard line.
This is called a bear front. There's pretty much 5 down line. You got a nose, 2 outside shades on both. Both guards are covered up. Buddy Ryan ran this for the Chicago Bears back in the day. We're out of it now, but we're back in it.
Grant's back down at the nose.
It's a little different way to get to it. We've gotten to it by an inside linebacker coming down.
Oh, there wasn't a fake there. He tried to fake, but nobody was there, and it looks like that was thrown down incomplete.
When Tennessee High's in this, when you see them in this defensive front tray, and fans at home, they're pretty much saying, "Hey, you are not going to run the football on us." So they're definitely trying to get another guy down in the box and hopefully get some pressure on Cherokee's running attack.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs on the 23-yard line with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
It's a unique way that we're getting into this bear front. We're bringing an inside linebacker
Bringing Grant Farrell down.
See if we do it
but
again.
then that takes one linebacker out of the.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Which is how it's different from a true bear scheme.
last week, we ran it with 5 true linemen. We had the 2 linebackers in there, and we had Marcus was at one end, Osborne was at the other, and then they brought in Jay Sean, and he played at a tackle.
Yeah.
And Jay Sean was he was using that quickness and getting into the backfield against Westridge, and it worked really well there for a while.
All right, that was a big down. We got them at 4th and
5.
So they're going to punt.
So back to receive for the Vikings is number 14, Josh Sizemore.
What I like, Trey, is you take away that little fumble in the end zone, we are dominating on both sides of the football.
Oh yeah.
Tonight. So that's
Should
always
be
a
up
good thing.
14 to nothing. The snap, the kick.
Oh!
We almost got it. Nick, that was a nice punt.
That was a nice
Josh
punt.
Sizemore.
Man, my heart stopped for about a second and a half right there.
He about muffed it, but it's good concentration to hold on to it. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Vikings on the 30-yard line.
That ball's wet. I'm sure it's probably hard to catch, too.
Oh, yeah. That's a high punt, too.
Oh, man, that guy's got a boot. It's a hang time.
Yeah, nice spiral. That was a nice punt. So with 5:16 to go in the first quarter, Tennessee High leads 7-0 over Cherokee Chiefs. Johnson, Kennedy, and Montgomery in the backfield. And Isaiah Foote split out left. The handoff is to Kennedy. Oh, he's got some room. He's going to take off. Come on, Micah.
Great
What a
run
by
Great
Micah
run.
Kennedy right there. Take it all the way down to the 20-yard line. Man, what blocking by the offensive line up front. That was a nice carry for Micah Kennedy.
My goal is to make the fans at home sick of the replay tonight. So let's watch it. Here we go. Great play. This looks like, this is power.
Power. Yeah.
Boom.
Everybody was there to kick out.
He read his blocks well. Went right off of that.
Watch him stutter right here waiting on that one guy.
Good blocking scheme. Good blocks. They executed. Good run. And we continue to dominate on offense.
First down. So Josh Bell's in at the wing now. Levon Montgomery, that's your running back. The handoff is to Montgomery off the right side, and he's going to take it down to the 10-yard line. Going to be just short of the first down, I believe. Oh, they're going to mark him down at the 12. It looks like he got to the
I'm just
10.
curious, Trey. Is I know Cherokee's. I'm not sure I know this. I know Cherokee's they've won 2 games as well. Is there any scenario where they are playing for the playoffs as well?
No, they're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's between the playoffs are between us and probably.
We'll be the 3 seed if we win.
If they beat us, they'll
be the 4.
So if they win, they can.
West beat them.
Okay.
Yeah. If they win, they're in.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. If they win, they're in. They'll be the 4 seed.
Okay.
Because Morristown West beat them, but we beat Morristown West, so we'll be the 3 seed.
Got it. So, yeah, they are playing for the playoffs as well.
That's the one thing about being in a 5-team conference. You can get to the playoffs with 3 victories. I mean, you see it every now and then in Tennessee, but you don't see it very often, a 3-win team making the playoffs. So that's going to bring up first down and goal for the Vikings on the 7-yard line. The handoff is to Montgomery, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up second down for the Vikings.
We're still driving the football. I like it.
3:18 to go in the first quarter. Just run the clock. All right, Johnson, Montgomery, and Kennedy in the backfield. The handoff is to Levon off the right side. And he tripped and fell and is going to be down at the 10. It's going to bring up third down for the Vikings. Trying to run that stretch play again.
Yeah,
Brad.
and I'm telling you, fans at home watch. I think that
pressure will kill
one of our reads. We kind of read all of our zone plays. The quarterback's got an option to keep it. We call that zone read. That That backside end, Trey, is really starting to chase. I'd look for Steven to maybe pull it here in a little while.
Well, the door was open. So 3rd and 11 for the Vikings with 2:11 to go in the first quarter. Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield. Kennedy swings out. The pass.
Go.
And he just drops it right off his fingertips.
That play was there too, Trey. I think that was a touchdown if he caught it.
Oh,
Again,
yeah, it was there. If he caught that, it was a touchdown.
That ball's wet. I'm sure it's kind of hard to catch, but we got to have those.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 11. We're going to try the field goal right here for Matthew Cardoza. That's going to be a 28-yard attempt.
So this will make it a 2-score game, obviously.
So Logan Tudor to snap, Johnson to hold. The kick is up,
and
the kick is good.
Good kick. Hey, that's
nice.
That's a good-looking kick,
nice
too.
28-yard field goal by Matthew Cardoza.
We
got a penalty. They run it roughing the kicker. They ran into the kicker.
Now, I think that's going to be assessed on the kickoff.
Or do we get to first?
I think we'll see what happens. No. I'm thinking of personal fouls are assessed on the kickoff.
I think we get it.
I think that's yeah. Going back.
Roughing the kicker.
Good.
On the defense. Automatic first down.
So take those points off the board and let's put 7 on there, Brad.
I like it.
I hate that for Matthew to take those points off the board for him, but 7's better than 3.
We talked about penalties being a factor. That was a penalty that definitely went in our favor, Trey.
Oh yes, that gives us 1st and goal with the ball on the 5. So we got Johnson, Kennedy, and Montgomery in the backfield. DeGear and Tudor out to the right, and Foot split out wide to the left. Bad snap. Johnson's going to keep it, and he's going to carry it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Great
That's
job.
a friendship touchdown for Tennessee High. That's going to make your score Tennessee High 13, Cherokee 0.
All right, let's replay
52 to go in the first quarter.
All right, watch Steven right here. I don't know if that was called or not, but Steven did it because the ball was kind of fumbled. It was a low snap. But that was a great job by Steven picking it up and making something right there. Great job, Steven.
So Cardoza to kick the extra point. The kick is up, and it's blocked. So that's going to make your score Tennessee High 13, Cherokee 0 with 1:52 to go in the first quarter.
Still seem to be dominating this football game, Trey. I like it a lot.
Oh, yeah, we're able to just kind of impose our will on them right now. So.
And it's good to see LaVon back. He's getting closer and closer to 100%. We definitely get another threat when we get a healthy LaVon Montgomery, that's for sure. Fans at home, that was an 8-play drive. Awesome offensive drive for us. 70 yards, and it took 4 minutes and 24 seconds off the clock. Good job, O.
We got big portion of that on that one big play by Micah Kennedy on the carry. 60-yard carry for Micah Kennedy. Brad, you want to go to a trivia question?
Do we have time? Let's wait.
All right.
We've got 2 tonight. I'll go to oh my goodness. Some scores of interest. Knox Central 0, Knox West 35. So
wow.
that game's becoming.
What quarter is that in?
Second quarter. Wow. So that game's becoming more and more evident. When we win, it looks like we're going to be playing
traveling Knox Central.
Knox Central.
So Cardoza back to kick for the Vikings. Oh, their Chiefs are scooting up. And the kick is up. And it's going to be
Come on, cover.
Received by number 30, Matt Newton, and he's going to take it out the 37-yard, almost the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the coaches are not happy with that coverage right there. I promise you that. They're going to have good field position to start their. This is their 3rd drive of the game.
Yeah,
I think so.
They had an interception, and then
we forced them to punt.
Nah,
I think this might be their 4th.
This is their 4th drive.
Turnover on downs. Yeah, they had a turnover on downs.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Chiefs with the ball on the 39-yard line with 1:41 to go in the first quarter. Your score: Tennessee High 13, Cherokee 0. Oh, we're bringing up.
And
we don't have anybody. They don't have anybody out to the left.
We're back in that bear. We're back in that bear.
3 backs in the backfield. They ain't got nowhere to go.
Oh, good.
They brought in their running quarterback right there, Brad. That's number 6, Braden Collins.
They loaded up that backfield too. It looked like he had about 3 or 4 guys in the backfield.
They had their heavy set in right there.
We were ready for it though. I think we definitely adjusted to that and put a bunch of guys in the box as well to defend that. Did a good job.
Well, you were right. Cherokee does have some big old boys.
Oh, they're
front.
big. Big
Look
country.
at 74. Man, he is a big boy.
Big country boys.
64. He's big. But number 6 is I think their running quarterback. You said 12 was their better thrower. It looks like 6 maybe their bigger and quarterback for running. So it's 2nd down and 9 for the Chiefs.
And they're in that heavy set again.
We got our 5-man front up here. We walked our linebackers up on the edge.
Definitely. Watch the line of scrimmage. Who wins?
And
boom.
He's going to pick up 4, maybe 5, bring it out.
This is one of the things we talked about in the pregame show. Cherokee, in my opinion, I've watched quite a bit of their games this week on film. I think they've been most successful this year when they try to smash mouth like this. If you take away a couple of penalties against Morristown West a few weeks ago, Cherokee was really having some success just running it down Morristown West's throat, and that's exactly what I think
they're going to try to do to us, right?
We'll see.
So we're going to go to the end of the first quarter, and at that we will take a quick commercial break as well.
At the end of the first quarter, your score, the Vikings 13, the Chiefs 0.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
All right, welcome back to the start of the second quarter where the Cherokee Chiefs have the ball 3rd down and 4th, ball on the 45-yard line. And they're back, Brad, in that heavy set again. 3 backs in the backfield with the quarterbacks, so really 4 running backs in the backfield.
We've loaded the box as well. Look how many defensive linemen we have.
And here comes quarterback, and he's going to...
Man, that's a big old boy.
Stop short of the first down.
I'm just curious, Trey.
It doesn't have their height and weights on there. I was looking.
That number 6 that they bring in is...
He's a big kid, though.
A big old kid. That's their power. They've kind of gone back and forth between himself. I'm going to tell everybody his name. Number 6 is Braden Collins, and number 12, that's more of their throwing quarterback, is Logan Johnson. Against Morristown West, when they were running it down Morristown West's throat, it was number 6, Braden Collins in the game, Trey. So they're definitely trying to...
4th and 1 here for the Chiefs.
Run it down our throats.
And they're going to try to pick it up right here with same heavy backfield. Number 6. Watch for him coming off the right side. If I were him, I'd move off to the left. But
he
picked up the first down.
Cherokee's trying to utilize those big old linemen that we've talked about all game.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Cherokee Chiefs with the ball on the 48-yard line.
Trey, I bet those guys average 275, 280. Those are some big old kids.
I bet a couple of them weigh over 300.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we just don't have the beef to put up there against it, but we can outquick them right here. If we can shoot some gaps.
Well, that's exactly what we're doing. Look how many people we have on the line of scrimmage right here.
They're in that heavy set again. Quarterback off the right side, and he's going to be brought down by Chris Wilson and a host of Vikings.
When they started doing this against Morristown West, this is exactly how it looked. It was like 4 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards, and it's just so much mass they have running behind those big old boys that we've talked about. You make a play, and they still, fall forward for 4 or 5 yards.
Sideline warning against Tennessee High. That's their first warning. Second down.
I was wondering why the clock had stopped. They still got it stopped. They didn't pick up the first down. Nobody called a timeout. Why is the clock still stopped, Brad? Clock should be running. There it goes.
If I was Cherokee, I wouldn't get out of this.
No, it's working. We just got to.
The question is, are we gonna be able to stop it?
Start shooting some gaps with the linebackers too. There he comes off the right side again, and he's going to be.
All right, bring us up a third and medium.
3rd and 4. He's gaining 2 yards about every time he carries. So they're going to spot it at the 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. It's a 3rd and 5 for Cherokee.
So this is a big down, Kylie. This will be a good statement for our defense. Y'all getting your big old power package, and we're gonna hit you in the mouth right here.
Bring somebody off the right edge where you know they're running. Because here it comes off the right side again.
I like just watching the right where the.
There he comes off the
right. Come on.
Oh,
yes!
Nice. Wait, good.
Great job.
Who was that that came up? Was that Logan Tudor that came up and made that hit?
No, I think it
Logan
was
Tudor.
All right.
Yeah, nice stop right there by Logan Tudor.
And
what up 4th down and 5, maybe 6. He looks like he got him for a loss.
What he did that I liked so well is he closed to the football with confidence, and
then he broke down.
That is such a good attribute for defensive backs to do, Trey. It just run to the football and with confidence and continue to. Boom! Good job. Good job.
So it's going to bring up a punt for Cherokee's going to punt back deep is Josh Sizemore for the Vikings. Last time he held on to it, but he going to have a timeout.
Timeout. Cherokee. Second timeout of the half.
Do you want to go to the student athlete of the week? Okay. All right, so Josh Sizemore back to receive the punt for the Vikings. He's standing on his 10-yard line. The punt, he dropped the snap. We got Jay Sean's going to chase him down. Man, come on, get there.
We're there.
Isaiah ran him out of bounds.
Good job.
So,
all right,
Vikings
great
are going to
job
have
right
the ball
there.
1st and 10 on the. That's better than a punt return right there. We're going to have a 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line.
Great field position right here, Trey. Another score of interest. I keep on going. I'm going to just quit going to this game because it's kind of obvious now. Knox West has beaten Knox Central 49-0.
Gosh, and it's not even halftime yet.
In the second quarter. So
wow.
I
running
hear
clock will be going in
the
second half of that game. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Vikings with 8:21 to go in the first half. Your score, Tennessee High 13, Cherokee 0. The handoff is to Josh Bell off the right side.
Good
that's Levon. Never mind.
Great cut.
Levon, what a run. He's still going. And he's going to carry it down to the 30, maybe the 29. Where are they going to spot it at? No, they're spotting it all the way at the 27.
I can't stress, Levon's coming off of a knee injury, and I can't stress his ability to cut is dramatically improving each week, and that's just.
Oh yeah, he planted and moved right
with a healthy Levon, we are a different beast on offense, Trey.
So that brings up a friendship first down for the Vikings. 1st and 10 on the 27. We got Levon and Johnson in the backfield. The handoff to Levon right off the left.
Man,
and he's going to take it down to the 20.
I think he's back to 100% now. I mean, he's running like he was week 2 right now. That's awesome.
Oh, he's running hard. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Vikings. The ball on the 19-yard line. Johnson and Montgomery in the backfield. We got doubles to the right, doubles to the left. The handoff off the right side. Levon's got it at the 10.
Good cut.
Down
Good cut.
to the
Great
7.
run. Great run, Levon.
That's going to be a friendship first down for the Vikings.
Man, Trey, we
have 1st and goal, Brad. 1st and goal with the ball on the 7-yard line for the Vikings.
We are definitely having our way with them on when we're on offense. Good job, O. All right, let's stick it in right here.
Same set right here with Johnson and Montgomery in the backfield. Kennedy in the slot. The handoff off the right side. He's
There it is.
Cut it back for a
touchdown. Good job, Levon. Great
Montgomery.
job blocking. Let's watch that replay real quick if we can.
That makes your score Tennessee High 19, Cherokee 0.
Go ahead and just run it. Boom. That's just a zone. No, that was a play before. That's okay.
Yeah. I'll say that was a nice cutback that he had right there.
He is cutting. I can't stress enough. He is cutting so much better than he was last week and the week before.
So Cardoza back to kick the extra
just
point.
Go live.
Johnson to hold. The snap. The kick is up. And it is good. That makes your score Tennessee High 20, Cherokee 0.
I'm telling you.
6:31 to go in the 2nd quarter.
I'm telling you, Trey, we've gotten a lot better at kicking the football too. Have you noticed that?
Oh, Cardoza's
the first few games we were having trouble, and I don't know. It could have been the hold. It could have been the blocking.
Here's the
replay.
replay.
All right, here's
Watch
the
this
replay.
Cut.
Yeah, great cut.
That was a huge hole. I could have ran through that hole, Brad.
Yeah, I could have run through it. I don't know if I could have cut back and found it though. But that was definitely a great cut, great run, great job blocking by the offensive line right there. And that was a 4-play drive, Trey, 48 yards, and it took 2 minutes and 49 seconds off the clock. Great job. Our offense continues to dominate this football game, and our defense. I mean, we are just dominating.
But Brad, you're talking about kicking. Matthew Cardoza, he has gotten much better.
Oh,
to have never kicked the football, really. I mean, this is his first year playing football.
The first few games, I remember we were struggling just to kick extra points, and they didn't look
more
pretty.
height
Oh my!
yeah,
and we kicked a great field goal a little while ago.
28-yarder.
Yeah, we ended up not having to, because of the penalty, we got the ball back, so it didn't count. But man, we were kicking the ball so much better.
And he does such a good job on his kickoffs of placing it right up against the sideline too.
Wow, this is an impressive stat, Trey. Levon, 12 carries, 126 yards right now.
Wow.
So, yes, Levon is back. Come on, close.
Come on. Oh.
All right, good job.
There we go.
22,
bring him down
great.
to the 22-yard line. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Chiefs with 6:25 to go in the first half.
I'm happy with that coverage. That was a great job by our kick cover team. Great kick.
Let's see if they come back out.
We got time
heavy
for.
set.
Let's go to a trivia question
Yeah,
as soon as we get a break. Not now, but maybe if there's a timeout or a penalty or something. We've got some good prizes this week. We've got a hat, fans at home, a signed hat from a former legend at Tennessee
Brad,
High.
they brought back in number 12, their throwing quarterback here. Now they got doubles split right and left, and the handoff is up the middle, and they're going to gain maybe 3 or 4. There's a late hit right there. Come on.
So they're back in their wide open attack, Trey. This is the formation that they started the game with. They like to zone read, RPO out of this traditional spread football type plays, and they've got a different quarterback when they're in this set, number 12 as well. He's more their passer.
And Brad, when they've brought in a different offensive line too, or some different offensive linemen from when they have that heavy package in there as well. Pass out to the right.
Come on, cover. Good job closing.
Caught right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, I'm really
Logan Tudor on the tackle.
I really love how he's come on this year, and I love it. That's one of my favorite things to coach. When I was coaching defensive backs, Trey, the kids' ability and really confidence to close to the football. That's hard to do out in open space. It's a different animal tackling out in open space than it is in close quarters, and Logan's doing a great job. He's gotten a lot better at that. I look forward to see the player he becomes even next year.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs. The ball on the 25-yard line. They got trips to the right. Quarterback drops back. He's launched it down deep, and Logan Tudor is on the coverage.
Good coverage right there.
Going to bring up 4th and 7 for the Chiefs. Yeah, Logan ran with him stride for stride right there and looked back for the ball.
Swatted it away.
Did a good job of turning and finding the ball. So Cherokee's going to punt, and looks like we're going to just go get it. We're not even sending him. No, here comes Sizemore back to receive.
Let's go to that trivia question maybe right after this punt.
So 5:01 to go in the first half.
Oh!
We almost blocked it.
And he still got it
rugby
away.
style kicked it, and he kicked it out of bounds.
That was basically like a no punt. I don't think did it go past the line of scrimmage?
It didn't go past the line of scrimmage.
It was a loss. So that was good. Good job, D. Great job.
So that's going to give the Vikings 1st and 10 with the ball on the 25-yard line.
Maybe
4:55 to go in the first half.
Let's wait until we score.
Yeah, we got a 1st 10 on the 23-yard line, not even the 25.
Man, I tell you, Trey, this is, how do you want to end the year before the playoffs? I am loving this by the Vikings tonight.
Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield. Johnson back to pass. Oh, he's got some pressure. He's rolling out to the right. He's got to find Levon at the 10-yard line. Levon's still on his feet. He's brought down at the 10.
Good job by Steven buying himself some time right there. Good job by the receivers recognizing that Steven was rolling, and
That's
they kind of
friendship 1st down for the Vikings. Yeah, Levon found some open space.
They kind of read that. The rule of thumb is when that was supposed to be like a drop back pass, but the rule of thumb is whenever you recognize that the quarterback is flush from the pocket, generally you try to go the same direction. You alter your route to go the same direction as the quarterback's running, which is a much easier throw for the quarterback, and that's exactly what Levon was able to do right there.
Kennedy and Montgomery in the backfield with Johnson. The handoff is to Kennedy. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. He's still running, though. Still driving his feet, but didn't gain anything on that carry. Looks like we got an injured Chief on the field.
I think he's getting up.
Yeah, just needed a breather. So 2nd down and 10 for the Vikings with 3:55 to go in the first half. Your score, Tennessee High 20, Cherokee 0. Let's see, so we got Johnson.
Back to our spread formation. No, we're in an H formation. We got Micah as kind of like a wing. Call that an H-back.
He's gonna
little quick pitch.
He did a nice job. They sealed the edge, but then they got through it.
They sealed the edge on the first level from the backfield, but then the receiver, the outside linebacker that was lined up on the receiver beat the block right there, and he's who made the play.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Vikings with 3:18 to go in the first half. Now 3rd and 14.
Does that mean it's 3rd and goal? Is it 3rd and goal? Or can we get
we get a 1st down
on the 1 yard line? On the 1 yard line.
Yeah, 1.5 looks like. Got Johnson and Montgomery in the backfield. Kennedy at the wing. Johnson rolls, makes one man miss, rolls back to his left. Nobody there for him to throw it to, and it's going to bring up 4th down for the Vikings.
This will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what we do right here.
Team out here. And at warm-ups, Brad, I was watching Matthew kick from the hashes, and he was doing a pretty good job of kicking from that.
All right.
So he's already made a 28-yarder. It didn't count.
We've been. Here's the question. We've been talking about how much we've improved in our kicking game
So
this
this
week.
is going to be a 30. And this is going to be.
It's going to be a good field goal.
35-yard field goal.
36. 30.
Kick is up. He got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I was holding my breath because we've been talking about how good he's getting, and then
makes your score Tennessee High 23, Cherokee 0.
Is he gonna?
Matthew.
We can kind of act like we know what we're talking about a little for once. Usually, what we say it's the opposite.
Let's go to a trivia question, Colin.
All right.
Your first trivia question is: what Tennessee High player holds the record for most consecutive completions in a game? Tweet your answer to @THS Game Day.
And we've got a signed hat. This is a cool prize. We've got a signed Tennessee High hat from a former legend at Tennessee High. So hopefully somebody will get it.
So who has the record for the most consecutive completions in a game at Tennessee High? Tweet your answer to @THS Game Day. So Cardoza to kick. Back deep for the Chiefs. You have number 12 and number 30. That's interesting. They got their quarterback back deep receiving the kickoff. Or is that number 2? I can't tell if they're...
Another sky
That's
kick
number
right
2,
here.
Joe Henley.
Cover.
Oh, he's going to take it back towards the right, and he's going to bring it back. Going to be brought down at the 34-yard line. So a minute 50 to go in the first half. Your score, Tennessee High 20, Cherokee 0. Cherokee's going to have the ball 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line. Tennessee High 23, Cherokee 0. Ball is spotted at the 34-yard line for the Cherokee Chiefs.
All right.
Chiefs got their
line up in a wide open formation, doubles, 2 receivers each side, little zone.
quarterback's going to keep it off the right side. Jackson Elliott's going to trip. Oh, nope. Jackson just barely missed him. He's going to be brought down just short of the first
Let's
down.
replay that. That was zone read. Let's see what. Usually the quarterback is reading the end right here. Let's see what happened to our end. Can we replay this? Generally, we're going to fake it. We're going to read this guy. Let's see what happens. Oh, he just got
drove
smashed.
out of the field. He got drove all the way down.
Didn't have to read him right there.
He got put on roller skates right there. Come on, you got to set your feet and drive. So that's going to be first down for the Chiefs with the ball on the 44-yard line. Quarterback pulls it.
Same play.
Going to be met by a host, Evan Smith. Oh, Evan drifted out, right, but they're going to say his forward progress is already down. But, hey, Evan did a great job right there, Brad, of starting the lawnmower and ripping that ball out.
I like it.
I hate they said his forward progress had already been stopped, though. It's going to bring up second down with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
See if Cherokee starts gunning down the field right here, or if they're content.
Handoff, no pass.
Oh!
Logan
Man,
almost
that was
had an
close.
interception right there.
I think that was
Man.
Davis. Was that Davis?
Hey, that's Davis, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Davis Campbell almost had it right through his fingertips. So,
Yeah, we've seen that a lot tonight. I guarantee you that ball's pretty slick.
yeah, it just slipped out of his
I don't know
hand
if you
high.
can tell fans at home, but it is raining here, and it has been raining all night, and it is raining pretty hard.
Makes it hard to throw the football and catch it. So 30 seconds to go, third down and 6 for the Chiefs.
Oh, they're gunning down the field. Come on, he's in position. Oh! Jumped just a little too soon right there.
Davis was there again. He
Doing
did a good job.
Defensive backs have had a great game so far.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 6 with 24 seconds. Brad, I would assume that they're going to go for it right here.
Ooh, I don't know. Give our offense, who's been dominating the football game,
keeping their
another
quarterback
chance.
out there.
Ooh.
But the way that their special teams haven't done the best.
How many timeouts do we have? I think we've got all three timeouts still.
We do. We have 3. They have 1.
We could potentially, if we can get
we can
a good
score
return
if we get it back.
Well, if we can stop them right here.
Look, we're not even going there.
Come on, D. Come on, D. Come on, D.
4th and 6, handoff, and he's
Yes!
going to be met
Yes!
by
Yes!
Grant Farrell. Stops
Great
him
job,
at the 50.
defense.
So 18 seconds
I
to
like
go.
it.
Tennessee High gets the ball back with the ball on the 50-yard line, 1st and 10.
I don't know what we do right here, but man, I love it. I love it. I'd say there's a great chance we could score right here, Trey, because I mean we are dominating them.
Oh yeah, we find Levon Montgomery and get the ball in his hand right here.
And we mentioned it a second ago. We've got 3 timeouts, so 18 seconds is a lot longer with 3 timeouts.
And the sideline. So we got Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield.
You know,
Levon's in the slot. Johnson back to pass. Pass is deep for Isaiah.
Did he catch it?
He caught it at the.
Yes!
What a catch!
Woo!
What a throw and
Let's
catch.
replay that real quick.
Oh, they're saying it's incomplete.
Oh no!
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Second down.
Oh, he had that. I think he had
Never
that.
mind. Well, he still had a step. We'll watch it. Does he drop it? He didn't catch it. He didn't catch it.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Play clock's
seconds.
at 25. 25.
12 seconds to go in the first half.
Now, here's a question, Trey. What do you think field goal range is? 25, maybe get to the 26, 27, 30-yard line?
I think that last one's probably about as far as he had maybe 2 or 3 more yards on. Oh man,
that was a little
right behind Austin DeGear, but man, Austin was wide open. It's a 3rd down with 8 seconds to go.
I think we could still get off two more plays, maybe. It just depends.
Ball's on the 50-yard line. 8.8 seconds to go in the half.
Got to be ready to call a timeout right here if we need to.
Johnson and Montgomery in the backfield. Kennedy and Davis to Logan out here to the right. That's Davis. The handoff is to Levon. He's going to take it down to the 20. And
go down. Timeout. Yes! Hey, I think we're in field goal range, Trey.
30,
I think we're in field goal range. Maybe. It's going to be close.
Where they get, depends on where they spot it.
Great. I love that call.
He's down at the 30-yard line.
I love that offensive call. Everybody in the stands thinks that we're going to pass it, including me. I'm looking who we're going to throw to right here, and we just, man, great play. And it looks like, what are we going to do? We're going to try to kick a field goal or go for it right here?
I bet we go for it. It's an injury timeout. They got an injured player on the field.
So we didn't even have to burn a time. Well, but usually they don't let the fans. Usually they don't let the players come. Well, I guess. Of
course, we called the timeout, but they didn't take it off the scoreboard.
I think we called it, and they just hadn't put it on the scoreboard. Because I saw all of our coaches doing the T signal.
Let's see. I guess still got the offense out here, Brad.
So hey, we may try to put the dagger in their heart right here and score a touchdown.
Call a timeout by Tennessee High.
There it is.
First time out of the half.
So this will be the final play of the first half, no matter what. Look, I bet
What's
we're
your play call?
just
With
slightly out of field goal range, maybe. That last one, I think
the
was
last one
about
was
4 yards.
About was his range.
About 3 or 4 yards closer. Oh,
Run Levon in motion. He's gonna find Isaiah.
Gotta
make
go,
some
guys
Isaiah.
miss.
Come on. And they got a host of Chiefs there to take him out at the
Still, what a half of football, Trey. What a half of football.
15-yard run. Yeah,
I like it.
Great
I like
half
it.
by Tennessee High. That makes your score
End of the
Tennessee
second
High
half.
23,
job.
Cherokee Chiefs 0 at halftime. Let's
Job,
take
Coach.
you to the
Kicking it.
band for halftime performance. And that,
Good job, Coach. Y'all are killing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to also recognize our senior band members and their families. As I call your name, please step about 5 steps forward, okay? McKenna Jeanette Armorow. She is the daughter of Steve Armorow and Gina and Brad Wine. After Tennessee High, McKenna plans to attend Northeast State for nursing and biology. Sean Matthew Robert Belcher is the son of Matthew and Angela Belcher. After Tennessee High, Sean plans to attend MTSU or ETSU for music. Miles Donovan Finch is the son of Spencer and Amber Finch. After Tennessee High, Miles plans to attend Brigham Young University for physical therapy. Winnie Elizabeth Hendricks is the daughter of Bruce and Sandy Hendricks. After Tennessee High, Winnie plans to attend Tulane University for music and anthropology. Allie Brianne Holder is the daughter of Sarah James and Travis James. After Tennessee High, Allie plans to attend Northeast State for business. Sarah Elizabeth King is the daughter of Stephanie King and John Puckett and Jess and Suzanne King. After Tennessee High, Sarah plans to attend MTSU for agricultural animal science. Jacob Tyler Leonard is the son of Amanda Cunningham. After Tennessee High, Jacob plans to attend ETSU. Jay Paul is the daughter of Sabrina and John Paul. After Tennessee High, Jay plans to attend ETSU for counseling. Amy Shee is the daughter of Zosha and Zosha Shee. After Tennessee High, Amy hopes to attend Yale University for environmental science and computer science. Alexis Nevaeh Singletary is the daughter of Amanda Singletary and Alicia Bales. After Tennessee High, Lexi plans to attend the University of Virginia's College of Wise for nursing and health science. Elisa Helene Sutton is the daughter of Yvette and Chris Sutton. After Tennessee High, Lisa plans to attend Penn State for musical theater and forensic science. Carmen Haley Webb is the daughter of Miriam and Tony Webb. After Tennessee High, Carmen plans to attend Tennessee State University for civil engineering and political science. R.J. Wells is the son of Tammy and Chuck Wells. After Tennessee High, R.J. plans to attend the University of Tennessee for nursing and music. Let's give a hand of applause to the Mighty Viking Band class of 2022 senior members. Mr. Simone's, the band staff and band boosters and band students want to thank you seniors for your years of service, hard work, sacrifice, and dedication to our band family. It has truly been an honor to work with you. Let's hear it for our senior band members.
All right, welcome back, Viking football fans. Your score at the half is Tennessee High 23, Cherokee Chiefs 0. Brad, Tennessee High, of course, had their way offensively with Cherokee that first half. So let's go over some first half stats.
All right. For Tennessee High School, let me get to the Tennessee High page. Oh, wow. All right. Offense, 252 yards, Trey, of total offense. That's awesome. And we talked about this in the pregame, and we said, well, let's talk about it at halftime. How many penalty? One of our keys to the game, actually. Penalty yardage. We only had one penalty, Trey, for 10 yards. So great job.
Much better.
Great job by our offense right there. Leading rushers, Steven Johnson, 4 rushes for 11 yards. Wow. LaVon Montgomery, 14 rushes, Trey, for 143 yards.
Wow,
what a great job. Micah Kennedy, 2 rushes for 59 yards. Passing, Steven Johnson is 3 for 6 for 39 yards. Receiving, our leaders in the receiving category, number 1, Isaiah Foote, 2 catches for 24 yards, and then LaVon out of the backfield, 1 reception for 20 yards. Let's go to is this Cherokee right here? Yeah. All right, Cherokee rushing, number 42. I don't know who that is.
Number 42, that is Thomas Hughes.
8 carries for 32 yards. Number 6 is
Braden Collins. That's the quarterback.
7 rushes for 16 yards. That's when they got in that heavy set, Trey. Yep. And then passing, number 12,
Logan Johnson.
One completion, 1 for 7 for 1 yard. So we've done
one interception.
Yeah, like we said a minute ago, our secondary showed up tonight. They're doing a great job. Total yardage for Cherokee, they've had 63 yards total rushing, 1 yard passing. That's 64 total yards. Cherokee has been penalized twice for 13 yards, and I think I've said everything. So great, dominant, like we said, dominant game for Tennessee High so far, Trey.
And Brad, we get the ball back to start the second half.
Oh, wow. So it's 23 to nothing right now. We'll see where we go from here.
So getting ready to start the second half here. Tennessee High, as I just said, is going to receive the opening kick. And let's hope that we can take off and that we can
Oh, so none of that was live?
No, you were live. I think
So, Brad, hopefully we can take this opening kickoff of the second half and put some more points on the board.
And
keep that momentum swinging in our direction.
We said it earlier. This is exactly how you want to play, and exactly, you play terrible your 10th game of the season or your final game of the regular season. You're usually not very optimistic about the playoffs, Trey. But man, this is how you want to perform right before the playoffs.
Yeah. And then knowing that we got LaVon back healthy.
Yeah. I mean, this is the Tennessee High of 5 weeks ago when we had a healthy LaVon for sure. So.
Yeah,
definitely excited for Tennessee High how they're playing right now.
We kind of look like we did when we played Morristown West.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or Carnes when we had our way offense.
Two great wins for us earlier in the year.
So back deep for the Vikings, we got number 20, LaVon Montgomery. Is that 20? That's not LaVon back there. And
little squib kick.
It is LaVon. So LaVon's going to pick it up and kick it out to the.
Go! Oh,
he's got the sideline. He's going to take it. Oh, he's going to step out of bounds at the 38-yard line. That was a late hit right there. There we go. Now we're going to add it up even more. So he went out of bounds at the 38, but that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. We're going to get it over past midfield right here to start the opening kick.
Let's go back to that first trivia question. Did we have anybody that responded to that? No, nobody responded.
So let's pull it up again and let's give. So what Tennessee High player holds the record for the most consecutive completions
at the end of the play? Personal foul on the kicking team. 15 yards to end the run. 1st and 10.
All right, if I wanted to win this prize and I was at home, obviously it's a quarterback. So, I would just start chiming quarterbacks. How many quarterbacks can I name? You're eventually going to get it right.
So what THS player holds the record for the most consecutive completions in a game?
And we've got a special signed football hat from a former Tennessee High legend.
So Tennessee High is going to start with the ball on the 46-yard line to start open the second half. We got Johnson, Kennedy, and Montgomery in the backfield. The handoff is to LaVon off the right side, and he's going to take it out down to the, looks like the 41. I got it spotted at the 42. So it's going to bring up second down for the Vikings. 2nd and 6. As the rain continues to come down, Brad, and
it hadn't really affected us. We've had some drop balls that we probably should have caught.
Had the one in the first half, it would have been a touchdown. But Johnson back to pass. He's got just throws it over LaVon's head.
Right,
I think that one slipped.
Yeah, that was the first ball. I think it's kind of gotten away from Steven.
It was not Brad Deal. I had somebody text me that it was Brad. If you have to tweet your answer to @THS Game Day.
I've had a bunch of texts on my phone too. It was not David Bobby. It was not Andy Arnold. It was not Taylor Harmon. Those are my texts that I've gotten.
All good quarterbacks. So it brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Vikings with 11:10 to go in the third quarter. The ball on the 42-yard line. Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield.
Oh!
Right off Kennedy.
I think we're going to get a roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. We're going to get a first down on the
automatic first down. And it was 3rd and long was coming up, so that was a pretty
personal foul.
4th down.
Roughing the passer. 63 on the defense. 15 yards. Automatic first down.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah,
I was going to be 4th down, Brad.
So even a bigger penalty. And we were in a position that midfield. Maybe. Maybe would have gone for it, but who knows? Great break for the Vikings right there.
So I have somebody who does not have Twitter, but they have texted me the correct answer.
Let's take it. Who is it?
So, Lisa Thompson, you are correct. The answer is Cole McBrayer.
Cole McBrayer. And Viking fans, we actually, wow.
Sideline warning on the Cherokee sideline. That's our first warning in the game.
We actually, can we show, a hat, brand new hat,
by
signed
Cole McBrayer.
by Cole McBrayer. So, yeah.
So, Lisa Thompson, you can come by the athletic office and pick up your autographed hat from Mr. Cole McBrayer. Oh, Levon. Oh, we fumbled.
Oh, no.
And Cherokee has recovered, it looks like. So, Cherokee's going to take over after the fumble by Levon Montgomery at the 17-yard line. So with 10:59 to go in the third quarter, Cherokee Chiefs are going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. And they're gonna come out with their
wide open set, it looks like.
Brad, I was looking at this number 12 is a sophomore for Cherokee. That's the quarterback's a sophomore.
A little confusion for Cherokee lining up right here. Oh, they're in the H-back. This is the first time I think they've shown this tonight. Boom.
Handoff off the right side, and he's going to be met by a host of Vikings. Number 50, Evan Smith was the first Viking there. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Chiefs. The ball on the 17-yard line, so he didn't gain anything right there.
Chap Delane, we talked about him earlier in the night. He's done a good job of being tough and staying in there tonight. He's hurting a little, Trey, so he's definitely toughening it out tonight.
So quarterback keeper, he's going to pull it off to the right and going to be
good job again,
Logan.
Man,
they're going to call a horse collar or a face mask right there. But
I think that was I don't know.
Just got to get a little lower.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15 yards from the end of the run. It's enough for a 1st down.
You know, they call that a 15-yard penalty?
Yeah.
That means
I didn't think that was the
I was hoping for
malicious
5.
kind.
That usually 15 means you take him down to the ground holding onto the face mask. I don't know if he did that or not.
They got a different quarterback in there, Brad. That's number 8.
Oh wow, we hadn't seen
number 8 is Will Price. He's normally a wide receiver and a safety.
We'll see if their scheme changes, Trey. They're in this H-back formation now.
Oh, he's going to be brought down, Matt, right there by Evan Smith in the backfield.
Good job by Evan. He read that well.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down for the Chiefs. Yeah, you got number 8, Will Price, and number 42, Thomas Hughes in the backfield for the Chiefs. Lisa Thompson. The pass is out. Oh, and man,
he may
broken
have been
up by Isaiah Foot. Man,
I tell you, that was close to being too good of a break. He was maybe there slightly too early, but I think it was close enough that that was good coverage by Isaiah. Good job. And
so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Isaiah's limping around too, so he's playing through some discomfort right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think he first got hurt at Boone.
Yeah,
so he played
been
last week.
He's been hobbling around a lot for a while.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Chiefs with 9:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. The handoff. Nope, the quarterback's going to keep it off the right side, and he's going to be brought down by Jackson Elliott, and looks like Chris Thompson may have fumbled right there.
I think that brings up 4th down maybe, Trey.
Yeah. He didn't get the 1st down, so it's going to be 4th and 4 or 5. So Grant Farrell was there to make the stop. So 4th and 3, Brad. With 8:55 to go in the third quarter. Going to have 4th down and 3 for the Chiefs. Looks like they're going to go for it.
All right, so this is huge right here.
No, they're going to call a timeout. You want to go to our CTE?
Timeout, Cherokee. First timeout of the half.
Or our student athlete? Okay. This week's Cuddy Insurance Group Student Athlete of the Week is senior Eden Vickers. Eden is a senior on the Tennessee High dance team. She is a 3-year letter winner. Eden is a member of the Beta Club, National Honor Society, Anchor Club, Student Council, and the yearbook staff. She is also a Tennessee High School Student Ambassador. She excels in the classroom with a 3.9 GPA. Congratulations to Eden Vickers, our Cuddy Insurance Group Student Athlete of the Week.
All right, so 4th and 3 right here, and it looks like they are indeed going for it. Still in that H-back formation. Call it spread H.
So 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back to
With
pass.
play action pass. Oh,
he's got
go,
a
go, go!
step. Oh, he got good.
We got
He dropped it right
little
there.
bit lucky right there, Trey. He actually
had
had a step on
Davis.
us, and
Yeah,
the ball was slightly underthrown.
So that's going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Vikings.
That was a drop. That would have been a big play if he'd have caught it.
Yeah, because he had a little step on our defender right there. So with 8:32 to go in the third quarter, your score, Tennessee High 23, Cherokee Chiefs 0, and the Tennessee High Vikings take over 1st and 10 on the 42-yard line. So we got Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield. Montgomery, Davis, and Tudor. Oh,
hand off
to Micah Kennedy, and he's going to make it to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. So they're going to give him a yard, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Vikings. So Hunter Wiles was checked in at the other receiver for the Vikings down here. So now we got Johnson, Montgomery in the backfield, Kennedy as the wing. Hunter Wiles in the
rolling
slot.
out. He's got a guy open. He's got a guy open.
There, he's got Davis Campbell, and he caught it, but his knee was down.
Yeah.
So it's still going to be 3rd down and short, maybe 2 for the. Yep, 3rd down and 2 for the Vikings.
We're definitely close to, do we kick a field goal? Do we go for it if we don't get this 3rd down conversion right here?
I think you
about got to go.
You got to go for it, I think.
But if he gets a yard or two, that's about where we were. No,
he wasn't. We were.
Yeah, I think we were about 5 more yards.
He kicked it from the 32 last time.
I was thinking
we got to get
a
few more yards.
Hopefully it won't matter. Hopefully we'll get it right here.
Vaughn Montgomery off the left side. He's got the 1st down.
And maybe more.
Oh, wait, yeah. He's still going. He's taking it out to the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 18.
Now we're definitely in field goal range.
Yeah, now we're in field goal range. But let's hope we get a touchdown. That was a nice run by LaVon Montgomery off the left side, making some people miss and just picking up some extra yards there.
Yeah, I'd love a touchdown right here. 30
So that was a friendship 1st down for the Vikings. With 6:45 to go in the third quarter, your score, Tennessee High 23, and driving Cherokee Chiefs 0.
Let's go to another trivia question if we score again, Colin.
So we got Johnson and Montgomery in the backfield, Kennedy at the wing. Hunter Wiles in the slot. Tudor split out right, and Isaiah
Cherokee's
Foote
bringing
split
the
out
heat.
left. Johnson keeps it off the right side, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of
Man, that was a hard tackle. That was a hard tackle. Did he throw a...
Yeah, they threw a flag.
That was...
I think that's unnecessary roughness and sportsmanlike conduct right there on the Cherokee Chiefs.
Drove his...
Body slammed him.
And drove his face mask like into his ribs. Definitely laid after the whistle.
After the play, dead ball, personal foul, late hit, 63 defense, half the distance to the goal, second down. So it's enough for a first down, first and goal.
First and goal for the Vikings with 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Tennessee I has the ball on the 9-yard line.
In the spread formation. Two backs. It's the lead play.
Hand off to Montgomery up the middle. He's going to take it down to the 5. Oh, no. Now we got some extracurricular down here by Cherokee. I believe they're getting a little...
Now, I've seen this happen before, Trey. Our kids, I know Cherokee's getting frustrated right now, and we've got to not let ourselves...
After the play, dead ball, personal foul, 63 defense, half the distance to the goal, second and goal.
There he goes. See you, buddy.
Yeah, there he goes.
We can't let ourselves...
Yeah, Justice Mustard just drove him all the way back in the end zone, and he didn't like it.
We can't let ourselves,
fall into that trap.
Absolutely, because if you punch a kid or you do something stupid, it could penalize you next week as well.
Oh yeah.
So, and you're talking next week is playoffs, so we gotta play. We gotta stay cool right here.
Tennessee doing a lot of substituting right here.
And the coaches probably just now realized that.
So first down and 2. We got our heavy set in here. Levon's the quarterback.
Oh, rats.
Man, we just moved.
Prior to the snap, false start, 35 offense, 5 yards, remains second and goal.
So normally it would be Marcus Phelps back there, but this time we got Levon Montgomery as our direct snap for the quarterback in our Viking package. Kind of like that, Brad.
Yeah, kind of wildcatish.
Yeah. Let's see what we do here. We're going to stay with that formation. Looks like it. Yep. So you got Grant Farrell, Josh Bell, Micah Kennedy, and Levon Montgomery all in the backfield for the Vikings. Levon's going to keep it.
Oh,
and he's going to carry it all. Run. Man, he just bulldozed his way in for the touchdown. That's going to make your score Tennessee High 30, Cherokee 0 with 4:37 to go in the third quarter.
He actually got ahead of his lead blocker right there. Let's watch that replay. He had a blocker from the backfield, and they go ahead and play it. He actually gets ahead of him. Boom! Yeah. And just runs him over. Great hard run by Levon right there.
Oh, so Turner Elliott's coming in to hold. So Elliott to hold, Cardoza to kick.
Man, I like the 30.
Kick is up, and he made it. It's going to make your score Tennessee High 30, Cherokee 0 with 4:37 to go in the third quarter.
All right, let's go to our second trivia question, Colin. Playing for another hat coming by the Tennessee High Athletic Office. Go ahead and read it, Trey.
What THS player holds the record for the most sacks in a season? Man, and he was a good one.
Tweet your answer to @THS Game Day. Y'all should know this. I think we've talked about.
Yeah, we've talked about this one before.
Oh, yeah.
What a motor. Man, what a player he was. So Cardoza to tee it up to kick.
Kickoff formation for the Vikings. Number 5, Matthew Cardoza.
Tell you what, because we did it last time, I'm gonna watch my my text as well. Trey will do the same. Or for extra credit, you can still tweet your answer to @THS Game Day.
So Cardoza to kick. I have the correct answer from my text. Another person does not have Twitter.
All right, who is it?
Oh, man, what a... So muff kick, and Caleb Smith's going to bring him down. The answer, Matt Richardson, you are correct. Matt Richardson does not have Twitter, and the answer is Jason Arnold. He had 13 in a 12-game season, I think.
Sorry, Coach Butcher, you were about 5 seconds behind.
Terry Figgins, you were a little bit late, too, on that one. We got an injured player down on the field. Let's take a quick break. So, Matt Richardson, you were correct. So you can come by the Tennessee High Athletic office and pick up your Tennessee High hat.
Tennessee High Athletics hat.
So we are back with Cherokee Chiefs have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line with 4:31 to go in the third quarter.
Great job.
Fumble ball, and he's going to pick it up, and he's going to scoop it, and he's going to be brought down by Caleb Smith out here at the 48-yard line.
What a lucky fumble, Trey.
Yeah, right into his own man's hand.
We had that ball. We had that play stuffed in the backfield. And
man,
he fumbled it forward like 15 yards.
Picked up by his own player. Man.
Some scores of interest at home. Again, let's go back and do the one that matters first. Knox Central 14, Knox West 49. So
they kind of put the brakes on scoring.
That's the final score as well.
That's the final score.
They
had a running clock in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to be playing Knox Central next week. So go ahead and get out your map quest to Knox Central Viking fans. We'll
go play the Cougars, aren't they? The Cougars.
Yep.
So Kennedy in on the stop right there, and Evan Smith going to bring up 3rd down for the Chiefs.
Other games of interest, Jefferson County 12, Westridge 28, Volunteer 19, Sullivan East 0, Elizabethton 49, Seymour 0.
Correction, it's 2nd down for the Chiefs, 2nd down and 8.
Science Hill 21, Dobbins Bennett 3. Wow.
Science Hill putting it on the Indians. Number 8 still in at quarterback for the Chiefs. He's going to pass it.
Drop.
And going to be brought down by Logan Tudor and Turner Elliott and Jay Sean Herton.
I can't say it enough, I love how aggressive.
Talk about young kids stepping up.
Yeah.
You got Turner Elliott, a freshman out here playing some defense for the Vikings.
He's the younger brother of Jackson, right?
Yes, he is. Yep.
It's not often when 2 players are on the same team.
Yeah, they've played a couple times together where they've been on the field at the same time this season. Cherokee has it 3rd and 8 with 2:33 to go in the third quarter. Quarterback's going to keep it off the left side, and he's going to be brought down by Mr. Phipps.
I think that's a first
down. And it looks
down.
like they're going to pick up a 1st down. Yep, 1st down for the Vikings.
I'd love to keep a shutout, so we need to. I guarantee you that that's actually a reward, that we reward all of our defensive players a shutout when we can get a shutout. That's such a
big thing.
Yeah, it's such a good feeling on Saturday morning when you can wake up knowing that you shut someone out, and so I guarantee you we're shooting for a shutout right now.
Your score is Tennessee High 30, Cherokee 0. Oh, we got the handoff to the left, and he's going to be run out of bounds at the 40-yard line by Mr. Phipps and Grant Farrell. So that's going to bring up second down and about 5 for the Chiefs. So second down and 4. They're going to give him gain of 6 on the carry. Oh, got a penalty. Going to be false start on the Chiefs. Going to back them up.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, 5 yards, remains second down.
So it's going to back them up to second down and 9 for the Chiefs. The ball with 1:46 to go in the third quarter. Your score, Tennessee High 30, Cherokee 0. So Will Price is still in at quarterback for the Chiefs. He's been a good little runner, and they've let him throw with some.
Yeah, they've had some success with him, and they've kind of been musical chairs at quarterback this whole season.
Yeah, that's 3 quarterbacks they've played tonight. He's had the hotter hand, I guess. But read option, he's going to be brought down by Mr. Jimmy Phipps.
That brings down a third and long right here. So this is a.
So it's going to bring up third down, and like you said, long with 1:12 to go in the third quarter.
Our defense has played so good tonight. Man, I'm rooting hard for that shutout tonight, Trey.
And we've had a lot of young kids out there playing too, and we're still.
And I think we've started subbing a little. I see a few guys out there that definitely weren't out there at the beginning, but we still have, I think, the bulk of our starters in.
Yeah.
Oh,
42
they got the edge
off
on
the
us.
right. He's going to beat
what
the
happened to our
edge,
end.
and he's going to make it out to the.
Let's replay that. Let's see what happened to our end right there. Must have reached him. Let's see. Can we replay that?
Get upfield.
All right. So let's see. This guy's on our edge. Let's see what happened to him. All right. Go ahead and play it. Just got his hat on the wrong side. You got to keep that hat on the outside. An initial contact, he slipped it inside.
Slight second, yeah, one little.
Put it inside for just a slight second, and even though he adjusted back to the outside, that cost him.
Yep. Can't peek inside. Quarterback's going to keep it off the right side, and he's going to be brought down by Chris Wilson after a gain of 4 or 5. He's going to take it down to the 20. They got him spotted down at the 19. Or at the 21, I'm sorry. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. With your score, Tennessee High 30, Cherokee Chiefs 0. We're going to go to a quick commercial break.
At Friendship Ford in Bristol, we want to buy your car, regardless of age, mileage, or condition. We're the area's only certified Kelly Blue Book buying center. And you don't have to trade with us. We'll buy your car cash on the spot. Come to Friendship Ford in Bristol. We're dealing.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of Tri-City's premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
$5 from my own money? That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
All right, welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter with your score, Tennessee High 30, Cherokee 0. Cherokee has the ball second down and 7 on 21, driving in, but hopefully, Brad, our defense can bow up a little bit and stop them right here and get the ball back before they have an opportunity to put it in the end zone. Keep that shutout going.
I love it. I love it when we can shut them out. And we probably haven't
had a shutout this
probably
year.
In a long time. Shutouts,
especially in this day and age.
Yeah, don't come often anymore.
So number 8 still in a quarterback. He's going to look, pass, and he is nobody open, so he's going to hold it. He's going to be brought down by Grant Farrell to bring up 3rd down for the Cherokee Chiefs.
3rd and long as well. We talked about Jason Arnold a little while ago, Trey. Your son plays for Vance. How did Vance's football team end the year this year?
We ended up 5-2 in 2nd place in the conference. Jason took over this year as a head coach and did a fantastic job as the head coach for the middle school football team.
Awesome, that's great to hear. And looking at our middle school, let's let this play run. Come on!
Get out there, Jay Sean. Hold on! Oh man, he had it there, but
you know what?
There's a whole host of Vikings.
Yeah,
11 hats to the ball right there, Brad. And Jay Sean was the first one there, and everybody else cleaned up the mess.
What I liked about that, we were flying to the football as a defense right there. If you went back and watched that play, I bet we got 5 hats to the ball, and they just pursued.
There's the M-Series replay.
$5 from my own money.
Here comes the M-Series replay.
Cherokee.
Right, watch how many hats we get to the ball. People are closing. I like it. Close. I mean, golly, I like it. Talking about our 8th grade class, we said 5 and 2. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Our 9th grade, 9th and 10th grade class as well. Our B team in high school. Now we used to have a freshman team and a B team, but we've combined that. Just about all the schools around here that we play against, at least, have just gone to a B team schedule, which is generally 9th and 10th combined. But anyway. We had some success with our B team this year as well, Trey. I think we finished the year 5-1 with our B team. So we lost, I think, the Dobbins Bennett, and it was close. We should have beat them, really, and it was a really close game. We may have been 6-1.
Middle school lost to Robinson and Elizabeth, and in the Elizabeth game, we played them with 1 day of practice.
Yeah, so there you go. So
you put those together, it's going to be some good talent coming up for the next couple of years.
I look for some good things for the Viking football for sure. I'm optimistic for sure.
So it's 4th and 7 for the Chiefs with the ball on 21-yard line. Quarterback's going to roll out to the right. He's looking for a receiver.
We're there. Oh man,
did we intercept it? We picked it off in the end zone.
All right, good job.
We're going to call a touchback right there. Who was it that intercepted that?
Davis
Campbell with the interception in the end zone. Give Tennessee High preserve the shutout.
Ruling on the field is an interception by the defense in the end zone. By rule, it's a touchback. Tennessee ball at their 20.
All right, Davis Campbell, that's actually, Trey, his 2nd pick of the year, so good job, Davis. He had to come in this year, and he's probably about middle through this. He wasn't starting at the beginning of the year, but halfway through the season, he came in at safety, and he's done a great job for us. Good job.
I'm glad to see we got the touchbacks there on that one instead of being spotted on the 1-foot line like we had against Westridge last week on the interception. But
yeah, I remember they changed that rule actually when I played back in the 90s. Used to, you could advance it if it was in the end zone, but now it's automatically ruled down.
So the handoff was
prior to the snap. False start. Offense number 25. 5 yards. Remains first down.
So we got some subs in on offense now, Brad. Looks like we got our 2nd string offensive line and some backs. Stephen Johnson's still in at quarterback, but that carry was going to go to Mr. Josh Green right there, but we had a false start. So it's going to be 1st down and 15 for the Vikings. The ball in the 15 with 10:43 to go in the 4th quarter. So Josh Green's going to carry it to the right, and he's just nowhere to go, and he's going to be so that's going to bring up 2nd down for the Vikings. 2nd long.
Give a shout out to our stat guy, Roger Clark. We appreciate the great stats he's been giving us this whole year. And up here helping he's actually a new hire at Tennessee High. He's going to be an assistant. Are you varsity assistant? Head freshman coach. So when you come to some basketball games this winter, you'll see Roger Clark. Has a new addition to our basketball staff. We appreciate the help he's given us.
Gonna bring up 3rd down. We also got to give a shout out to our cameraman standing up in the pouring down rain, Mr. Coach Randy Irvin.
And as always, Colin Moore, our head engineer that runs this whole show. has wires all over the place, weaving in and out of windows and
Illegal motion on the offense. Penalties decline. The result of the play, 3rd down.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 19 for the Vikings with 9:43 to go in the 4th quarter. Tennessee High Vikings 30, Cherokee Chiefs 0. So they have actually 3rd and 20 for the Vikings. And the handoff to Josh Green, and he's going to take it out to the 15. But that's not going to be enough for a 1st down. So Tennessee High's going to send out the punt team.
we need a good punt right here, Trey. I'm telling you, I still want that shutout.
Yeah, Austin's had some good punts this year. He's had some that come off the foot wrong, but when he gets a hold of one, he can really flip the field. We've seen him do it several times this year.
We need one right here. I suspect, we started doing it on offense right now. We're starting to substitute a lot, and I suspect
We'll start subbing on defense.
a lot as well, yes.
So DeGear is back to punt.
Oh, no.
And a snap went over his head.
No.
Just get rid of it. He's going to get rid of it. It's going to be blocked out of the back of the end zone.
That's going to be a safety.
Safety.
Oh, man, there went our shutout.
And the Cherokee Chiefs coaches over here, they're awful excited about that safety. But
I would be too, because we have
they said there
dominated
goes the
this football game.
shutout. Let's go to our CTE Student of the Week.
Cherokee, 2 points as a result of safety.
This week's Cuddy Insurance Group CTE Student of the Week is Lorraine English. She has been an FBLA officer every year, including president the past 2 years, and has placed 1st, 2nd, and 5th at the last 3 state conferences. She has a 4.0 GPA and has been doing work-based learning with the city of Bristol this semester. She was also nominated by the CTE teachers as the Tennessee High Presidential Scholar nominee based on excellence in career and technical education. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cuddy Insurance Group CTE Student of the Week, Lorraine English.
Clock operator, please let the scoreboard reflect that Cherokee has 1 timeout remaining. 1 timeout.
All right, fans at home, this is really a free kick. It's usually a kickoff, but we're going to be backed up to the 20-yard line. Generally, we kick off from the 40, so they're definitely going to get some good field position right here.
It used to be you punted it, but now we're...
Oh, you can do either. It's a free kick. You can punt or kickoff.
So Cardoza to kick. The ball's teed up at the 20. And the kick is up.
Oh, good kick.
He got a hold of that
Man,
one.
he drilled it. That's what we needed. Come on, cover.
Oh,
make a play. Not bad.
He's going to be brought down at the 43.
Considering the circumstances right there, great kick, great coverage. Not bad. I'll take that, considering.
Yeah, so, Brad, as we thought, there'd be a lot of substitutions. So we got a whole host of new players in for the Vikings on defense. And now that the shutout's gone, we'll let these young kids get some experience and build for playoffs and for next year. Because they've worked hard practicing, and for them, it hadn't had an opportunity to really play a lot this year.
And tonight, unfortunately, we've had some injuries, some key injuries, Trey. And, a lot of these guys may be stepping up and having to play next week. So, this is good experience always.
So you got Luke Cottrell in a defensive end. Dorian Suggs at tackle. Looks like James Smith is in at a tackle.
Oh, I saw a block in the back right there they didn't call, but it's all right.
Or no, that's Cade Bible in at tackle, sorry. Number 17, Hunter Canner. He's in. So the names we haven't really got to call in this year, but we'll get to hopefully sooner. Zach Carter's in at linebacker. Got number 23, Owen Stallcup is in. Mason Mays. So the handoff's number 26. That is Collegia Sexton. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 2 or 3. Going to bring up
Third and
Third and four, maybe
three,
5.
4, 3.
Third and 3 for the Chiefs with 7:45 to go in the game. Your score, Tennessee High 30, Cherokee Chiefs 2.
Cherokee staying in this H-back formation. They basically...
Handoff, going to be... Did you get it? I think he's going to be short. Looks short to me, but it depends on the spot.
Basically been in this formation the whole second half.
Yeah. They're going to give him the first down. Man, I thought we had him short. So that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. The ball on the 40.
I think that was a you're down 30-2 spot, Trey.
Yeah. Handoff up the middle. And
Man.
He's going to be brought down at the 38-yard line. Going to give him another Cherokee Chief first down. So they carried it out to the 37-yard line for Mr. Collegia Sexton. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to be... Oh, man, we were there and had him. He
All right,
slipped the tackle,
good.
Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Clock's continuing to run.
Going to bring up 2nd down for the Chiefs.
Down by a host of Vikings. 2nd down, 7 for the Chiefs.
So 2nd and 7 for the Cherokee Chiefs. With 6:12 to go in the game. Some confusion on the defensive line for the Vikings. Now we're lined up. Handoff off the left side, and he's going to be brought down at the 30.
Trey, do you remember the first time you got to play as a freshman or a sophomore? And what game was it?
It was against Sullivan South my sophomore
That's
year.
something you don't forget. I remember the first game I got to play is against David Crockett.
Yep. The 2nd game of the season, my sophomore year, and they put me on kickoff team.
Yeah. Boom.
But I remember opening kickoff against South. And first time I got to go out there and play it.
Brought down by number 29, Josh Bell. 1st down, Chiefs.
I remember one of the first times I was on the field as a sophomore running down the field. I got a 15-yard penalty. I was on kickoff, and the guy kind of fumbled and muffed it, and I hit him, and I hit him about as the time he recovered it, or maybe, according to the rest, maybe 2 or 3 seconds late. But I remember I got a penalty.
So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. They're driving and going to be brought down at the 21. So a gain of 6. Going to bring up.
I promise we still want to dang stop him right here, Trey.
Oh yeah, we got our
30-2 sounds a lot better.
They've still got their starters in.
30-2 sounds a lot better than 30-10. Well, or 30-9.
Yeah.
Come on.
Handoff, and he's picked up the 1st down. He's going to carry it out to the
You can tell
12, 13-yard line.
That's a big size difference when they've got most of their starters
they still got
in.
their starters in, and we got
275, 280-pound linemen against our freshmen and sophomores. So a big size difference right now for the Chiefs.
The clock's still running. 3:49 to go in the game. 1st and 10, ball on the 13-yard line for the Chiefs. Handoff. Quarterback keeps it. Sorry. He's going to be brought down by Zach Carter.
Good job, Zach.
Yeah, Zach. And then he suplexed him. That was a nice tackle there by Zach Carter. Good read. He got there. And nice stop.
Come on, Vikes. Here we go.
Oh. Timeout.
Timeout, Cherokee. That's their final timeout of the game.
And we're going to take a timeout with them.
When the gravy hits, you know it's time for good food. Kids Free Sunday! Where our freshly made, irresistible, mouth-watering flavors make getting good food a good time. Moe's Southwest Grill, coming for Kids Free Sundays.
Back, Viking football fans. And your score, Tennessee High 30, Cherokee Chiefs 2. 3 minutes to go in the game. Cherokee has the ball, 2nd down and 8 on the 11-yard line coming out of the timeout, and they are driving. They've had a pretty long drive right here, Brad, where they're taking some time off the clock. We're going to blitz, and ran right by.
All right, there we go. Good
oh,
pursuit
man,
right
where's
there.
the late hit on number 6? I thought 63 had been taken out of the game. He's back in there. I thought he got, if you got 2 unsportsmanlike conducts, you're supposed to be.
So, Trey, I'll tell you a cool thing about Knox Central. So, everybody at home's already made their plans next week to go support the Vikings away at Knox Central, first round of the playoffs. But their principal, you know who their principal is now?
Andrew Brown.
Yeah, former BTCS.
He was my principal, and I coached with him. You coached with him?
Well, no, I think I came right after I think he became a principal.
At Anderson.
Yeah, and then.
But my first year coaching at Tennessee High, he was the.
You two coached freshmen together.
We were the freshmen.
Yeah,
coaches
I remember that.
together,
I remember that. And he's actually a former Carson Newman football player too, right? So.
And he played at Knox Central. He started coaching at Knox Central.
Really? So there we go. Oh, what happened?
They're putting.
Okay.
No, they're putting.
Oh, this is cool.
Timeout. Tennessee High. First time out of the half.
Harris.
Who?
Gabe Harris.
All right, I love it. I love it. Fans at home, there was just a bunch of commotion. I got a little nervous. I was like, what in the world's going on on the sideline? But our team and coaches were trying to get Gabe Harris,
number 65.
A senior. Oh, I love it. And
he's been with the team. He practices every day. You're going to get him in the game and let him.
I love it. I love it.
And the kids were pumped up for him to go in the game.
I love it when I see
the
that.
Student
kind of
section went nuts. Everybody, it was great.
Let's watch Gabe right here. 65 fans at home. Is he still in? I hope so.
Oh yeah, he's
there.
He's going in.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna go in at tackle. And he is pumped up.
All right. Here we go. And now the fans are chanting. It's kind of like Rudy. All the fans are
the
chanting.
fans are chanting G Money. That's his handle on social media. Everybody.
Is he? Where's he at?
He's at the nose.
He's nose. He's right here.
Look at it. There he goes.
Oh.
And Cherokee scores. That's going to make it your score. Tennessee High 30, Cherokee Chiefs 8. Will they go for 2 or are they going to kick the extra point? Looks like they're going to go for 2. Maybe that's not a rule, though, Brad, in high school football that after 2 unsportsmanlike conducts, you're ejected from the game. But I thought
it could have been. I did too. I did as well. But
so you had 2 back to back.
Maybe it was a different player, and we thought it was him, though. I'm assuming.
They picked up the 2-point conversion that makes your score Tennessee High 30, Cherokee Chiefs 10, 2:06 to go in the game.
Again, that doesn't take away. We have dominated this football.
We've dominated them all over the field. I mean, they drove down the field on our B team with their starters. So,
yeah.
I mean,
that's a valiant effort for G Money. Is that what it is? But just came up a little short. Trey, what's your online handle? You don't have one?
No, just my name.
Yeah, me too. When you get old, they just use your name.
Yeah, I'm not very creative, Brad.
All right. Wow, big drive for the Chiefs right here. That was a 13-play drive, 57 total yards, and it took 6 minutes.
I knew it was a long drive.
39 seconds.
For a long time.
Anything over 10 plays is a pretty long drive. And that's definitely that was like an eternity.
And I bet they're going to kick the onside kick too. So it looks like Tennessee High does have our hands team out there. We got a lot of skill guys out on the field, not a many linemen to prepare for the onside kick.
All right, let's see what Cherokee does right here. Definitely, like you said, Trey, we got our hands team in right here.
No, they're not going to kick the onside kick. Man, that kicker's got a boot.
Actually, if you're wondering, I think 3 years ago, TWSAA changed the rule. You know, used to back in the day, you'd line up like 10 on one side. You remember that? You can't do that anymore. Yeah, you gotta be balanced on both sides of the ball. So if you were wondering why you don't see that anymore, that's why. It's a TWSAA rule.
So 2:06 to go in the game. Tennessee High takes over with the ball 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
I think they allow you maybe to be 6 and 4 on each side, but I know you can't put 9. There's a minimum. You can't put so many people.
Turner Elliott is in at quarterback, so he's a freshman playing quarterback now for the Vikings. G-Money is in at right tackle for the Vikings, Brad. Got lots of young guys in on the offensive line and the specialty groups too for this last drive for the Vikings.
You know, we talked about them earlier, Trey. These are our B team guys that they had a successful season on B team this year. So you're watching our future right now. If you're still watching, hopefully at home.
Turner Elliott to hand off to.
Oh, I saw a good block down the field. Wow.
So Sizemore on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Vikings with a minute to go in the game.
Hopefully the referees a lot of times in these situations will drag their feet kind of on purpose. So we don't have to punt again, hopefully.
Yeah, I think if we get a 1st down there, we'll just take a knee. Because Cherokee doesn't have any timeouts left.
I think we're going to make it to the 25-second mark anyway.
That's going to be the last play of the game, I believe, Brad.
Yeah.
So Turner Elliott's going to hand off to Jacob Sizemore, and he's going to be brought down. It's going to be 4th down. But that was the last play.
All right.
That was
great
your ball
job,
game.
Vikes.
Tennessee High 30, Cherokee Chiefs 10. Tennessee High extends their season. Next week, they will move to the 1st round of the TWSAA playoffs, and they will travel to Knox Central to play the Knox Central Cougars. Exciting, Brad.
Great way to end our home game at the Stone Castle, Trey.
A win for the seniors in their last game, possibly last game in the castle. I mean, a lot of things have to fall our way, but most likely our last game for them to come out victorious is a big win, and then to go to the playoffs.
And not just a win. I mean, really, this is
dominating
win. And this is, I think, our first dominating win we've had all year, right? Yeah, for sure. So, great win for the Vikes. Great performance for the Vikes. Super stoked about our chances, even though we're a 3 playing a 2, and we're going to Knoxville. You know, this is I'm excited just because we played so well tonight. So that definitely gives me some optimism. So stay tuned next week, fans, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and.
We got some
stats. We're working on our. Well, Brad, hey,
All right.
So we also have the Tennessee High cross country team going to the state
See y'all. Good job, guys.
championship on Friday as well, Brad.
That'll be exciting.
So the girls qualified as a team. We got second in the region.
And then
this
Zoe.
past Tuesday.
And then Zoe Arrington. You know her?
No, I don't know her.
You don't know her?
Oh, there she is, waving at everybody. Zoe. She'll be.
Zoe, give your dad a hug right now. Give your dad a hug. We're not going away until you give your dad a hug.
You won't do it.
Give your dad a hug right now. Right now.
There you go. She's going to go down. Hopefully we'll come back with some hardware.
All right, so let's go to a break. When we come back, if you want to hear our game stats, we'll give you some game stats. We're going to go to a break.
Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights. Fast cars, shooting stars. All of the lights, all of the lights. Until it's saying exactly where we are. All of the lights. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life. Fast cars, shooting stars, all of the lights, all of the lights. Until it's saying exactly where we are. All of the lights. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life. I tried to tell you, but all I could say is I tried to tell you, but all I could say
Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. At every Friendship location, we offer an any reason 3-day exchange. If you decide you don't like the car, you can return it for a different one. See all our cars at FriendshipCars.com. Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. We're dealing.
The Robinette Company in Bristol, Tennessee offers good jobs, competitive pay, great benefits, and a sanitary work environment. Join our progressive team in ultra-modern facilities and be part of a vital company in the flexible packaging industry. Participate proudly in the manufacture of packaging for leading American products such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. The Robinette Company. Apply at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
All right, welcome back with the final stats for the game for our Tennessee High Vikings. Brad, what we got?
All right, so great performance once again for the Vikings tonight, Trey. Total yards on offense, 299 yards. So basically 300 yards total offense. Great night for the Vikings. We had 253 yards of total rushing. I don't know if I said that right, but we had 253 yards total running the football tonight. Standout, Levon, 18 carries, Trey. 173 yards. Wow.
Man, he was a workhorse tonight.
And we said it. He's back from his injury for sure.
Yeah,
so, I mean, that gives me another shot of optimism for the playoffs. Levon's back. Passing, we had 46 yards of passing. Looking over to Cherokee's total offense. Now, mind you, a lot of these yards came from their last two drives, Trey, where they were, they drove the field on us twice, basically. They ended up with 172 yards of total offense. 170 yards of those were passing. Wow, what a job for our secondary. And our rush, it's all a team effort. Great rush tonight, great secondary. We only allowed
2 yards. Wow.
2 yards of total passing yardage. So great job for the Viking offense. Great job for the Viking defense. I look forward
teams.
to hopefully everybody, if anybody is still listening, hopefully we'll see all you all at the game next week when we go to support
Tennessee High at Knox Central, and hopefully things will work out. Maybe we'll be back. If not, we'll see you all next season.
All right.
So for Brad and myself and our stat guy Roger, everybody have a safe and wonderful evening.
Yes.
Have a great weekend. And go Vikings.